Sometimes my mind plays tricks on me. It all keeps adding up. I think I'm right. I'm paranoid. I'm like that stuff. There's a place off Ocean Avenue where I used to sit and talk with you. We were both 16 and it felt so right. Sleeping all day, staying up all night. Staying up all night. And there's a place on the corner of Cherry Street. We would walk on the beach in our bare feet. We were both 18 and it felt so right. Sleeping all day, staying up all night. Staying up all night.
DJ Insane. As I'm pacing the pews in a church corridor, and I can't help but to hear, no, I can't help but to hear in exchanging of words. What a beautiful wedding, what a beautiful wedding, said the bridesmaid to a waiter. What a shame the poor groom's bride is on. I chime in with a how many people I've heard of closing a dead door. No, it's much better than face these kind of things. And the center of wanting rationality. It's how many people I've heard of closing a dead door. No, much better than face these kind of things with a sense of how people in the place.
Yesterday.
We really rocking that shack.
You know the two man in them there.
It's a celebration.
Raven.
Yeah, your man don't treat you like a lady. You've been together too long. Life's getting kind of boring, and the days seem long. So while he lay there sleeping, you're texting me in bed. Hey girl, you say you want some excitement. You'd rather me instead.
Let's go.
If you like pina colada, making love in the rain, skinny dipping in the ocean, pampered and entertained. If you like making love at midnight, this can be so insane. Then I'm the man you should look for. Come with me and escape, escape.
She's one friend, but it's so one ticket to the big dance. I'm body rock my body. She's one friend, but it's so got nowhere to go. I'm not to get there, but I'm going there with you. Now we're running on love. If we're gonna use it all up, there's only one thing left to do. Gonna take a deep breath, hold it in, twirl you around and my head spins. It's that it's getting where it's thin, it's gone, it's gone. Break every rule we ever learned. Watch me turn, light up the night, let it burn till it's gone, till it's gone, till it's gone.
DJ Insane.
Is it Friday yet?
Is it Friday? Yep, it's Friday.
My friends, it is Friday. Who is ready for the weekend?
So tell me, what are your plans for the weekend?
But I'm going to party.
Who's ready to party?
Want a party?
Yes, I want a party. If you want a party, have a party.
I just want to go to a party.
Let's get this started.
And get ready for a wild ride.
It's showtime.
It is Showtime Friday, June 28th, 2024. Who let Kelly out? Who? Kelly Latz, Princess Properties, Howard Henry Realty, K2 the Baroness, Stephen B. Hardy, holding down that Facebook Live feed. And it is Friday, it's our last day before vacation. On vacation next week. Anyone planning anything?
Yeah, well, I'm going to a lake house in Wisconsin.
What?
Yes, and this house is like so stunning. It's like $2 million on the lake.
Like, who are you going with? Like, how did this happen? Is it an Airbnb? Is it a Christopher? What's that? Christopher Gray? Is that the dude from the books?
Gray.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's two ways to get tied up in a basement. One of them good, one bad.
No, my girlfriend from LA, her friend Tom, who is like someone that I met for a few years, invited all of us up there. And he lives in Chicago. He has a beautiful house in Chicago. He has like multiple homes, but yeah. So we're excited.
Sounds like a horror movie.
Really?
It does. Like, hey,
well, maybe
it's
is
a beautiful thing on a lake, and then he invites all the girls up, and then starts killing them one by one.
Well, listen, I'm going with couples, but I'm taking my girlfriend from high school because Tim is on a golf trip. So he leaves today on a golf trip with like 30 men.
And how long's that for?
I come back on the 2nd. So I leave not tomorrow. And I come back on the 2nd.
Not tomorrow or
tomorrow.
Tomorrow. You leave tomorrow.
I meant not today.
Yeah. Okay.
But too many words.
Man, that's fun.
Or two lesser words.
Today is National Food Truck Day. I'm just off from one job next week, but I'm definitely working the second job. And on National Food Truck Day, today's the day I get my second food truck. I think today's the day.
Did you see pictures?
Oh yeah,
Does it look good?
Oh yeah, I'll see if I think I have some. I'll have to look. But
so Kelly, when you were gone, I told him that the side chick should be on the car, but because but he said
me and
absolutely
Demetrius are on the
not.
queso one.
He said absolutely
no. So here's the thing. So you needed one piece to get finished, and it was a piece that I couldn't find anywhere. I only put this on the internet. It's not till next week, and I need it for this weekend, so that didn't work. So I found one place in an hour from here in Ohio. And it's a place they refurb. What are those things called? Those silver bullet RVs. What is it called? Streamlines.
Yeah,
Is it called Streamlines? Is that what they're called?
Yeah, it is called
Streamlines. Yeah. So I went to it's like a whole farm of Streamlines.
It
was super cool. It was really cool. And just it's just out in the middle of nowhere.
It's like they're just lined up pieces.
Yeah, and there's
like
tons
a graveyard of.
Yeah, it really was. Like he had like 20 of them out by the pond. He had 20 of them behind a barn.
That's super cool.
He buys these stream, which for those who don't know, there's like those all metal old school 70 silver bullet RVs.
Really cool looking.
Yeah, and he just refurbs them and then resells them, and he's got a huge business doing that. And so I needed a water tank, and he had it, and I couldn't. Or else we drove out there, so that was kind of cool. And we stopped at Lucky Junction in Lucky, Ohio, because we went right by there and went to the lunch there. Did lunch there, and it was great food. He reopened it about a year or so ago. Larry Burtock, he's a Perrysburg guy.
So I saw that. I'm so intrigued. I mean, you're hard with mac and cheese. I think you like. I
don't like mac and cheese, but Colleen does, and it was good. I tasted it, and it was cute because by the way, you're called Airstream. Is that what I said? Airstream. Somebody just texted Airstream.
We said Stream Air.
Stream. Did I say Stream?
Airstream.
Airstreams.
Silver
Streams or whatever. Yeah, Airstreams are the things. Anyway, so it was cute because this guy Larry, who owns it, and he owned it before and then closed it, I think during COVID maybe, and then he's since reopened it or whatever. Nice guy. We had a long conversation, but his daughter daughter's the chef, and she has culinary experience. So she's a young probably in her 20s came out, and like she cared, like she had a chef coat on.
She made it with love.
Oh, yeah, that's what he said. He said you can buy all fresh ingredients, you do everything, but you can't buy love. And he said she makes it with love. And the cool thing is she gets to, make specials and does her own thing. And it was really cool. And it was nice to see the two of them working together. Like he owns it and she runs the kitchen, and he was proud of her and she loved what she was doing. And it was just a great relationship because my kids couldn't give two F's about any food truck and anything. So to see someone actually working with their dad and being proud and the two working together, it was so sweet. And Colleen got the mac and cheese, and I got the what do you call it? The beef and gravy. What's it called on a piece of bread? What's that called? God, my brain. I sound like Joe Biden right now, but I
sound a little bit better.
What's that stuff? Red Wells.
Roast beef sandwich. Roast beef.
No, like what Red Wells is famous for. Is it roast beef?
I can picture it in my mind with the mashed potatoes.
At least I'm not the only one that's it's like a piece of bread with the mashed potatoes. It's not pot roast, but it is pot roast.
I think we're getting close.
Hot roast
beef sandwich. Open face roast beef sandwich. Is that what it's called?
Roast beef
with gravy and everything.
We're gonna call it that.
Oh my god!
I know, man. It must be contagious.
It must be. Oh
it's Friday. God. We're getting ready to go on vacation.
Man.
They go to extra late for the debates.
So. Yeah,
that too.
So what are you doing K2 for? Anyway, go to Lucky Junction. It's like 25-30 minutes from Toledo. You'll love it. What are you doing for over the holiday K2?
You know what? We're so busy with my day job. It's really? I have a lot to do. We have a lot going on. But I'm gonna try just to enjoy the pool as much as I can.
Nice, fun. And what about you, Steven? You doing anything?
Other than the usual basement thing, I think I'm going to. I think I'm gonna just go to the lake probably and celebrate in the American style as we all love.
Yeah, with corn on the cob.
There might be some corn on the cob.
I bet it's a good year for it.
I got a text message that says, "Where's Fire Drill at? Is he still waiting for his 1960s transition to go back to clear so he can see and come in the door?"
I think that's hysterical because I thought that, but I never said it to him.
I don't know why you guys are hating on those transition glasses. I think they're fine.
I am.
I don't know. I don't get it. I don't get
he had really good eyeglass game until then. That was a bad choice.
Wow. I think he looks great.
Talk about the glasses that transition from sunglasses to regular ones.
Yeah. How do you feel about those, Steven?
I love them. Those are mine.
They were giving Demetrius crap yesterday because he's got transition glasses.
You're an inner old man also.
I am, yes. Eventually it's going to start showing on the outside. Right now, we're just working it on the end.
What else? Did you? I saw this commercial. I don't know if you guys have seen it before. It's the new Priceline commercial with what's her name, Kelly Kowalko. And you gotta hear this thing.
Killing bugs
hold on. I gotta find it. Where did I put it somewhere? Kelly Kowalko is in it from Big Bang Theory.
Is
right?
that how you say your name?
How do you say it?
I don't know.
Maybe I'm saying it wrong. Kelly,
right.
What is it? Kelly Kowalko?
Yes, I don't know, something weird.
I thought it was Kelly Kowalko.
Kelly Waco.
I don't know. Anyways,
Kelly 3.
It's funny. K3. It's my computer's not working, but okay, I'll get to that in a minute. But there's a new song right now. It's done of All Babies. It just came out overnight, and basically what they've done is they're using only the word baby from other songs. So it's Britney Spears, Taylor Swift, Justin Bieber, Outkast, Beyonce, Celine Dion, The Doors, Lady Gaga, Vanilla Ice, No Doubt, Queen, Nirvana, Led Zeppelin, and it's just baby. Here, check it out. It's kind of cool.
Baby,
baby,
baby, baby, baby girl.
There you go.
Love it.
It was pretty good, huh?
What was it for again?
What's that?
What was the commercial for?
No, that was just. I was getting back to the commercial because I didn't have it.
Squirreled it.
Yeah, I don't know.
But super cute.
Yeah, I thought so too. It listened to it this morning. And I'm not going to be able to pull up the commercial. I'll try to do it in the next break because my computer is just not working. What else? National Food Truck Day we talked about. What's your favorite food truck, K2? You like food trucks?
It's a big type for me. It's between Bistro and Chef Rob's Side Hustle.
Those are good ones.
I know.
What about Trippin' Biscuits? I like biscuits.
That's not my kind of food. Oh. I love the guy that owns it though. He's super cool.
He's great. Biscuits and gravy. He does amazing biscuits and gravy. It's so good. Or he'll do biscuits and gravy with like an egg on it, and
I getcha.
Yeah, it's really good.
And I have to give an honorary mention for Frankly. Like they're such good people.
They are,
and I do love their vegan. I don't like hot dogs, but I like their vegan hot dog, and their mac and cheese is like to die for.
This one, Kelly, is an all vegan truck, so it's a hard nut. But
it's very specific.
It's very specific. Very specific. But you know who else? I think Leaf and Seed probably, when it comes to vegetarian, probably has the best vegetarian truck. I think. Leaf and Seed, they do a good job. But I know, Kelly, you don't go to a lot of food trucks.
I don't. And you guys, every time I leave here, I think I need to go to them more. I've only been to yours, and I think
that's it.
Yes, I love yours.
Oh, thank you, Kelly.
The puffy nachos are out of this world.
Yeah, thank you. I appreciate it. All right. So, this is interesting to me. There was a flight attendant that jumped on a passenger. It was a Delta airline flight, and this lady, Laura Lou, freaked out because she saw that her plane window, she was like hearing air come in, air pass through, kind of, and she thought it was coming from the vent, but it was actually coming. She was in a window seat. She was coming from the window, and she posted a picture. She went and pulled, like, there was tape behind the window. So it was like tape holding the seal of the window closed, and you could hear the wind blowing through there. And I always thought, maybe if you got one little hole, I mean, the whole plane could blow up. I thought. So this lady starts freaking out. She's like, "Oh my God, what are you?" She's hearing the whistling sound. She sees the tape. The window's being held in by tape, and the flight attendant tells her she's overreacting. He told her, she said, "Stop overreacting. It's not a big deal."
Oh my!
Such a crybaby.
Right? Exactly. That's what she's saying. Quit being such a crybaby. And I'm like, no.
What airline?
Delta.
Just booked on Delta.
Was it duct tape?
Yeah, no, it was like electrical tape.
Oh God, not even duct tape.
No, it wasn't even duct tape. It was like electrical tape.
I'd be freaking out too. If it was duct tape, I'd probably be all right. Duct tape's pretty strong.
What's that tape that dude? What's it called? Where he builds a boat out of it?
Oh, what was it? Masking tape or something?
No. He did a whole house in it, and then they like flooded the house and nothing got in. Like it was.
Is it the Gorilla tape?
Not Gorilla, but it's something like that. It's like a new tape, and he built a whole boat from it, and then he's out on the water in this boat built all from this tape. It's pretty funny. Anyway, all right. Here's the commercial I finally found. I was finally able to pull it up. This is Kelly Kowalko in a Priceline commercial that I saw yesterday, and let me see here. Here we go.
Priceline helps families save up to 60% on family-friendly hotels. So many great trips, we might just live here with another vacation baby. Gross.
Oh, take it easy, Paris. And you too, Fort Lauderdale.
At least it wasn't Toledo.
At least it wasn't Toledo. It might have another vacation baby. He named a kid Fort Lauderdale and blah, blah, blah. At least it wasn't Toledo.
So many great trips, we might just live here with another vacation baby. Gross.
Oh, take it easy, Paris. And you too, Fort Lauderdale.
At least it wasn't Toledo.
Man,
wow. Crap on Toledo.
Yeah, every time Toledo's mentioned, it's always bad.
Oh, man, I thought that was hysterical.
So funny.
Oh, by the way, the it's called Flex Steel.
Flex Steel.
I've never heard of that.
You never heard of Flex Steel?
I think I've seen commercials for it. It's the infomercial guys, right?
Uh-huh.
The ones that patch up the holes with it. Yeah,
exactly. Yeah.
Man, I need that in
legit.
real estate for sure.
Yeah, it is legit. So I got some text message 419-345-3375. The tape was interfering with interior ventilation. Someone else said flex tape. Yeah, flex tape, flex steel. One of those two. Phil Swift is the guy. Yeah, he's the infomercial guy that does the hawks the commercials for Flex Seal. Phil Swift here for Flex Seal. Anyway, all right, let's take a break. We got a lot to do this morning. Here's traffic and weather.
From the Taylor Automotive Traffic Center, I'm K2 the Baroness on 107.7 The Wolf. We have an accident on I-75 southbound at the Luna Pier exit 6 accident, and it's creating stop and go traffic all the way from exit 9. Taylor Kia is dropping it like it's hot, dropping the prices in all new Kias, low prices and low payments, and get up to $5,000 more for your trade-in, plus no payments for 90 days. A huge selection of new and pre-owned vehicles. The Taylor Kia Drop It Like It's Hot sale going on now. Here's your Palace forecast. Today we're going to have partly sunny skies with a high of 79. Overnight light rain will start with a low of 62. And that rain will continue into Saturday, with Saturday having a high of 82. Sunday will be sunny with a high of 75. It is currently 63 outside. Furniture Palace, where everything you see is always on sale. Furniture Palace has the guaranteed lowest prices and thousands of in-stock name brand items, plus no credit needed financing. 4 convenient locations: Central Avenue in Toledo, Reynolds Road in Maumee, Woodville Road in Northwood, and Navarre Avenue in Oregon, or online at FurniturePalaceToledo.com. That's your traffic and weather. I'm K2 the Baroness on 107.7 The Wolf.
Gotta say, my friends over at State Line Sauce, the #1 hot sauce in all of Toledo. You gotta have it. You gotta have it for the 4th of July holiday. Get your bottle right now. You can get it tomorrow morning. Tomorrow morning at the Farmers Market in Toledo. They're there every Saturday. And, of course, you can always get online. StatelineSauceCO.com. StatelineSauceCO.com. Get sauced. A couple text message, 419-345-3375. Someone said you're missing out on the wait a minute. Let me see. You're missing out. Someone said, oh Jesus. Just so you know, Flex Steel does not work on relationships. Was having some problems with my ex. I sprayed her with Flex Seal, but it didn't work. And then all right, here, John Tursky says, my buddy John Tursky says, you're missing out on the whole genius marketing scheme behind that ad. If we were living in Lima, it would end with, hey, at least you're not in Lima, making the viewer feel like I got to get out of town. Oh. So I wonder if there's different versions. If we got the Toledo version.
Oh, if so, that's brilliant.
That is. I don't know if it's. I just figured it was a one commercial going through the whole country.
Right.
Interesting. All right. Anyway, we'll be right back. Hang on.
Auto Finance, and I'm crazy enough to do whatever it takes to get you into a new pre-owned vehicle. To prove it, today I'm going to pin a tail on a real-life donkey. Whoa, I can't see in this eye mask. Boy, come to Papa.
Honestly, iSave doesn't have to risk being kicked by a donkey to get you into a new pre-owned vehicle here at Nationwide Auto Finance.
Wait, what? Yo, he just kicked me in my...
As low as $4.99 down payments. Why go anywhere else?
Man, this thing's the stubborn as a Vietnamese street cat. Tell them about the guaranteed approval.
Push, pull, or drag your current vehicle in. We take anything as trade.
Man, Usain Bolt is an amateur compared to this feller.
Good credit, bad credit, no credit. Your down payment means you're approved, guaranteed. Just sign and drive. No pressure. Hassle-free car buying from Nationwide Auto Finance. Go to nationwidetoledo.com.
Come in for deals even crazier than mine.
The 2024 Lucas County Fair, July 8th through the 14th at the Fairgrounds in Maumee. A full week of family fun with rides, fair food, animal exhibits, a car show, and live entertainment, including Boston and Foreigner tributes. And Saturday the 13th, the fair headliner, Chase Beckham, live in concert. Full schedule and more at lucascountyfair.com. The 2024 Lucas County Fair, July 8th through the 14th at the Fairgrounds and Mommy. Lucas County Fair.
The success you've had in life matters. The late nights, the extra shifts, the moments you've stood up and said, I've got this. At University of Maryland Global Campus, we value your achievements because we're a school for real life. With UMGC, you can earn up to 90 credits toward a bachelor's for prior learning and life and work experience, or transfer up to 12 credits toward a master's. We offer scholarships, affordable tuition, and online and hybrid classes, all with the support you need from your first day to graduation day and beyond. As an accredited state university, we've been transforming lives for over 75 years. Choose from more than 135 undergraduate and graduate degrees and certificates, and get ready to succeed again. University of Maryland Global Campus keeps your educational goals attainable with no-cost digital materials, replacing textbooks in most courses, affordable tuition, and over $15 million in scholarship opportunities available each year. Find out if you qualify. Learn more at umgc.edu. That's umgc.edu. Certified to operate in Virginia by Chev.
Did you know that feeling sluggish or weighed down could be a sign that your digestive system isn't working at its best? Taking Metamucil every day can help. Metamucil fiber powders help promote your daily digestive health using a plant-based fiber called psyllium. The gelling action of this special fiber traps and removes waste, so you can feel lighter and more energetic. Metamucil, promoting digestive health for a better you. Learn more at metamucil.com. These statements have not been evaluated by the Food and Drug Administration. These products are not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease.
Towers Armory is the premier range and gun store in the tri-state area. Our indoor ranges are warm, comfortable, and only $20 unlimited time every day. And our winter special includes everything you need for two. Lane rental, 2 boxes of 9mm or 5.56, unlimited pistol and rifle rentals, 2 targets, rental eye and ear protection, all for just $79.95. We have 14 state-of-the-art programmable ranges at distances up to 130 feet. Looking for CCW or carry training? In-house one-day classes are back and forming now. So stop in and sign up today or sign up anytime at towersarmory.com. We buy, sell, and trade firearms. If you've got unwanted firearms, stop in today for a fast and responsible way to sell your firearm. We've got over 3,000 new and used firearms in stock. The largest in-stock selection of ammo and accessories. towersarmory.com.
I'm talking with Tom from Wojo's Heating, Cooling, and Plumbing. With the change of season, it's always good to have good maintenance on your heating and air conditioning.
And when we do these cleaning checks, it's not just a check. We actually clean your condenser outside. We'll replace your filter for you. We check the refrigerant levels, the electronic connections, blowers, just to make sure that is running adequately.
All right. And how do we get a hold of you at Wojo's?
You can call us at 419-693-3220 or reach us on the web at wojosheating.com.
The innovation you've been waiting for is here. The Big Cheese-It Crunchwrap Supreme and Tostada from Taco Bell. Built on the 16X Cheez-It platform with the first flavor matrix stable enough to make a Cheez-It tostada possible and cheesy enough to power a crunch wrap. Because if you want to change the world, you have to bring something big to the table. Think big and order the Big Cheese-It Crunchwrap Supreme and Tostada from Taco Bell. At participating U.S. Taco Bell locations for limited time only while supplies last. Contact store for participation which varies.
Our daughter Jessie loves playing detective. A clue.
But since we discovered she has sensitive skin, we've been playing detective too.
We thought the problem was our puppy.
Bring it. Andrew C. and Demetrius in the morning.
Driven by the Taylor Automotive family of fine cars, Northwest Ohio's largest car dealership, Cadillac, Hyundai, Genesis, Kia vehicles, along with quality used cars from top import and domestic automakers. Stop into one of their dealerships, test drive a new car, truck, van, or SUV today. I'm Andrew Z. Demetrius, Nicodemus, Kelly Lance, the Princess of Property from Howard Hanna Realty, K2 the Baroness, and Stephen B. Hardy on that Facebook Live feed if you want to see our beautiful faces. Let's get into the news. This to me, it warmed my heart. There's a video going around of a Toledo police officer rescuing a woman from the edge of the MLK Bridge. It was from June 9th, so it was a couple weeks ago, and the video is just kind of getting the rounds. I don't know if you guys have seen it, but this woman, she's straddling the bridge. So like she's got 1 foot on one side and 1 foot on the other side.
So scary.
It is. And I don't know what she's going through, because I mean, I can't imagine that that's your best option. Like in your mind, that is your best option. So I don't know what you got going on. It sucks. Mental health is a real thing in this country.
Real thing.
But here's this officer just approaching. There's an officer behind her that was there, and then she is straddling the bridge, and then the other officer comes up from the other side of the street.
Hi. 411. May I ask what your name is, dear? I'm gonna move over here so you can see me, okay? All right.
So he's kind of on the side of her. He didn't really want to spook her, so he was. And the other thing too is, so he moves, so he's directly in front of her. So obviously, if she's straddling, he's coming up on her, and he's out of her peripheral. So he wants to move to the where he's right next to the bridge as well. So she's looking at him. Meanwhile, there's an officer behind her, which she knows, but he's trying to get her attention, so he can't see the other officer. She can't see the other officer behind her. How do you go?
Hearing aid, so it's very hard for me to hear. Is it okay if I come a little closer so I can hear you? Okay. So, see him right here? See, it's very hard for me. We got it. We got you. We got you. It's okay. Okay. Yep. We got you. It's all right. All right. Okay. Group hug. Let's get a group hug. Okay. We're okay. Right. We're okay. Okay. Honey, we're going to take you to the hospital, okay?
We're okay. Group hug. Oh, it just it brought tears to my eyes. I mean, it was scary at first because, like I said, the other cop came from behind and snatched her off the wall, and then she just broke down. And then the officer's like, "Group hug. We're okay. We're okay." Just great job, Toledo Police.
Right.
What else? A woman is charged in connection to the alleged mommy brothel. She's like, I didn't know what was going on.
Right.
Yin Yoon Kurzban was in Maumee Municipal Court yesterday, where she.
Oh my goodness.
She's like, man, I
just worked there. I just worked there.
I give strictly massages. That's it.
Yeah, I don't know what the other girls are doing, those whores.
They told me I had
Throw
to
them under
give,
the bus.
They told me I had to give away those things that look like balloons.
They did find, of course, hundreds of used condoms in the trash, and
hundreds.
Alleged witness late night drop-offs of young Asian women. So, what else? Toledo mayor is committing to turning on the Savage splash pad within a week, building a new one entirely. Toledo mayor says he will make sure the splash pad at Savage Park will reopen within the next week, regardless of whether it's officially deemed up to code, and committed to building a new one in the near future. TPD, saving lives and closing brothels.
Sure, everybody's cool.
That's right. Group hugs.
We're okay.
Group hugs and tugs.
Not you. You guys are going to jail, but we're okay.
We're okay. What else? The University of Toledo board approved a $1 billion budget and will be increasing tuition. The increase is to multiple factors such as the school's operating budget, inflation, and the number of students that walk across the stage. $1 billion budget for us. That seems just outrageous, man. I just think people in government that don't have a fear of something closing down or not having enough money or whatever. It's like, man, I just the amounts of money that I can have that school going for $100,000.
I just wonder how much.
And Miriam after they graduate.
And Miriam.
How much is that is for athletics? Like, especially with the NIL and stuff now, how much is that going to go towards that?
Yeah, because UT has their football team's been getting better and better every year.
Someone said, "What's there to build? Just turn the faucet on at the splash pad. What are you doing? It can be done right now."
Get a little slip and slide in there.
Yeah, exactly. Just BS. I'm telling you, I can fix a thing for $19.99. $100. I'm gonna get 5 slip and slides, and let's do this. Like, I just have the answers.
And I'll park my truck out there.
I know. I'll bring my slushy lemonade truck, and we're gonna have a good old time for $100.
Mm-hmm.
Anthony Wayne Schools selects their interim superintendent superintendent. It is Kevin Herman. He's going to serve. He's for the 2024-2025 school year. He'll begin the role August 1st. He's got 31 years of experience in education, the last 11 where he was assistant superintendent for the Anthony Wayne schools. Why interim? Like he's been the second fiddle in the job. He's 31 years in. Everyone seems to like him. I look on Facebook. He's like, give him the job.
Yeah, I think they always do that, and they just kind of. It's just like, I guess it's just like when you're single and dating. They're just gonna look to see if there's anything better out there.
How does that make him feel? It's like, hey, you weren't good enough to get the job, but you're good enough to keep the job for now until we find a better option. Hey, dude, who wants that job?
We really like you, just kind of as a friend, so we're gonna keep you around.
God, I know.
Just in case.
By the way, I got a text message.
No, that's friends with benefits.
Someone said I just grabbed a slip and slide at Walmart last week for my kid, $20. I'll tell you, I'm going to get 5 or 6 of those. Mayor Wade, give me $200.
I mean, that's a little bit of an insurance issue, isn't it? A slip and slide.
Insurance $40 a month. Like on my food truck, it's like 40 or so, like a $1 million umbrella insurance policy. I think it's like $60 a month or something. So I get some slip and slides, $200. I'm all in. We're open today.
Yep. Make him sign a waiver too.
Yes, sign a waiver in case
it is Toledo.
Kids bump heads or whatever, and have to go to the hospital and stuff like that.
No big deal. Just a hospital trip.
Ohio House passed the transgender bathroom bill. Let's see what's this one about. Members of the House going recess. The bill bars students in kindergarten through 12th grade, along with college students, from using bathrooms or locker rooms that don't align with their gender assigned at birth. It's because that's a huge problem in Ohio. Wilson is expanding a football factory in Ada, Ohio. The new $15 million facility, 80,000 square feet, plans a job security for 150 employees in that little town of Ada. Because that's good news. I mean, they of course supply all the footballs for the NFL.
Yeah.
So. President Biden looked old and frail during last night's debate. Donald Trump.
I'll tell you what, I was watching last night, and I'm like, these are our choices.
I think everybody was.
Donald Trump basically lied through the whole thing. These guys.
He really did, though.
We looked so stupid as Americans.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's have a look. I know people don't like talking politics and whatever, but we gotta get 2 minutes on this thing, and then we'll move on and we won't talk about the rest of the show. But and I can hopefully you listening, you cannot get mad if we have a small discussion about politics when we're 5 months away from one of the most important elections of our life. I have just as many Republican friends I do Democrat friends, and I can have a difference of opinion with them, and not hate them and not F you and whatever. Right. And so here the bottom line with let's start with Joe Biden. Biden has we had the worst economy, we had a crashing of the economy during a 100-year pandemic. He guided us through that. We have the lowest unemployment. We have the stock market's at 40,000. Crime rate is going down. It's like he's done a good job. He's the most bipartisan bills of any president. It means he works with both sides. So I know they want to paint him as this bumbling idiot, and he did not help himself last night. But Donald Trump just basically lied. How do you debate someone that will just lie? Like lying is their second nature. Like that's impossible.
Well, ironic enough, I felt like every time it was Trump's turn, former President Trump. We always say Trump, and we need to give him that. But whenever he rebutted, or they asked him a question, he wanted to rebuttal. He wanted to talk about what Biden said. So every question I felt like he didn't answer, or the last 20 seconds he did a really quick answer. So because he was too busy saying that you're a liar, you are the worst president of the country. I mean, that's all the points I got from Trump. Was he never really answered any questions. He just went back and said how terrible Biden was.
Let's do this. We're going to do a mock debate and show how hard it would be to do someone that has no grasp on reality, that will just lie at like that. That is your first language. Like let's say we're having a debate. Who's the best morning show? It's me versus Mojo. And it's like, okay, Mojo is Biden and I'm Trump. Mojo, you start. Well, our ratings is 8.5. We're up 22%. We have a diverse cast. We have some of everybody on here. It's a great show, and I think you should listen. Okay, now your turn, Andrew. We have the greatest show in history. When we were on Kiss FM, the ratings had never been high. People would come to me. People would come and tell me, "Sir, you have the greatest ratings of a show you have ever of anyone has ever had." I'm like, I know, I get it, and it's everything we touch is just it's amazing, and we've had the highest ratings of anyone, and the show is the fun. People come up and tell me this is the funniest show that they've ever listened to in their life. That includes Seinfeld and all. They just come. They say, "Sir, you have the greatest show in the world." I'm like, I know, and people come and tell me, the people say that Biden's brain has been eaten by worms. I'm not going to say that. I don't know. I mean, so Mojo's brain is. I don't know. Mojo, I'm sure he's a nice guy. Maybe I don't know if his brains are being eaten by worms. I don't know. That's not for me to say. I have no idea if his brains are being eaten by worms, and he doesn't know what he's talking about. But you know what? I'm sure he's a fine guy. Look, our show is the greatest of all time. It's never. You can't battle that. Yeah. I mean, if you have no shame and you have you don't care about facts, you're just gonna spew stuff out. You can't battle that.
Well,
and he didn't help himself. He didn't look great. He looked old, and he's 80 years old. I mean, he is old, but
they both looked old. But man. You know what? The first 5 minutes, I couldn't get over it. They both had Botox, and they both, when they were doing their expressions, you couldn't see. It was so funny to me, especially Biden. He had to Botox his whole freaking
Biden
face.
looked confused and angry every time Trump spoke.
Oh my God! But I will give it to. I think that when you're in that situation, even on radio, sometimes when we're battling amongst each other, you do kind of. If you have a point and you can't find the words, you do. I mean, I'm freaking 56. I do it all the time.
What I decided? Yeah, exactly. I mean, we do it all the time. I mean, we were just doing it in the last break.
Yeah.
And I'm 50, not 80. So I mean, just because you can't find the words in the moment doesn't mean you aren't competent to do what you're doing. But you know what? Whatever. You guys are gonna get what you deserve. If you think that Donald Trump is your answer and the savior to the whole world, then vote for Donald Trump and hang on. We'll just see. I said this a couple months ago. I've just decided that there hasn't been a president in my lifetime that has directly affected me by any decision that they've made. So I just got to let it go. And I don't talk politics with people. I follow it very closely, but I don't talk it with people. And so what's going to happen is what's going to happen. I don't know, man. I don't know what's going to happen, but buckle up. And we'll see.
Can we get 2 more volunteers?
Right, please.
I just think if someone were to sneak in, if someone were to sneak in for Trump, if Trump he's not going to get out because he's going to go to jail if he doesn't. So if someone were to come for Trump, they would beat Biden handily. If someone were to come in for Biden, they would be Trump handling. They are both not liked, period. They're both not liked individuals. And I feel bad for Biden because he really has been a competent president. But and if you look at the world economy, because the pandemic hit the world, we have the number one economy in the world compared to the other countries. It's been a tough slog, after COVID and the 100-year pandemic. But I don't know, man. It is what it is. It is what it is. So Amazon is tired of Temu getting Temu money. So they've decided that they are going to make a discount website to go right after Temu.
Guys, I literally have the biggest Temu haul ever.
Shoppers sharing their passion.
Temu has everything.
For online discount retailers, Temu and Shein, both with roots in China.
All these pieces are from the Shein mod collection.
I like it. The online retailers surging in popularity ship goods from China directly to U.S. customers, bypassing import fees, which helps keep prices down.
So there's an $800 threshold on tariffs for goods coming in from China. These companies keep the amount under that threshold, and they don't have to pay the same amount of tariffs.
Amazon now looking to fend off the growing competition. CNBC reporting the #1 online retailer in the US is planning to launch a new low-priced fashion and lifestyle section with a similar model.
So Shein and Temu have really targeted younger shoppers, younger Gen Z consumer that wants maybe a higher volume of clothes for a cheaper price. Amazon has mimicked that. They've tried to keep their costs down themselves, and they're going after sort of that social media shopper.
Interesting. I didn't know that if you ship it directly to the consumer, that you pass all the tariffs. That's how they keep the prices down at Temu or whatever the hell.
Hey, I'm here for it. Amazon, bring it on.
I got a text that says they're going to call it Bezo. Bezo. I don't know. It was very funny. A manure truck crashed, sending a waterfall of brown to nearby homes. It rolled over in Connecticut Tuesday after at an intersection. Accident at an intersection. It sent manure everywhere. Homeowner described it as a waterfall of brown. Customer found a store door locked with a sign that said "closed for sex." The photo going viral online showing two signs in the front door of a convenience store. One said "closed for sex," and the other one said "be back in 30 minutes." Man, that dude is laying it down.
Or less. 30
seconds. Yeah, 30 minutes or less. Other people had jokes. Who needs 30 minutes? Actually,
oh my gosh.
Agree. What else is going on? In sports, LeBron James' son Bronny picked up by the Lakers in the NBA draft. The 50
coming.
Yeah,
Exciting.
55th pick overall in the draft. They're the first father and son duo to be in the NBA at the same time. I guess there have been some where the dad played on the team and then the kid played on the team, but none were. How cool would that be, though? I mean, you'd be proud as a father, right? You're in the locker room with your son and traveling and road tripping. God, how awesome would that be?
Who does LeBron play for right now?
The Lakers as well.
Oh, so they're going to play together.
Yeah,
okay.
It's going to be the first father-son duo.
And you can't help but they've been playing ball their whole life together, so they can know exactly what move. I mean, they just sing together. It's going to be interesting to watch.
It is going to be.
And I think the other players are not going to like it so much.
No.
I think LeBron's going to end up trading his own son because he's not going to perform how he wants. LeBron's pretty good.
Wouldn't that screw up the whole family dynamic?
That'd be a little awkward at Thanksgiving.
Someone said Ronnie stinks. He's nowhere near on a pro level.
Whoa.
So, yeah.
He's one of the GOATs. Come on, man.
No, not the kid. He's talking about the kid.
Ronnie.
Ronnie. They're talking about the kid is not that good.
Well, we'll see.
The kid is not my son.
Oh my goodness.
Demetrius, don't leave. This guy sing. He walks in, I sing, he leaves. Get back here. Dumbass of the day, a fortune teller in Florida is facing charges for robbing a client at gunpoint. Cops say she's been using her services as a ruse to get into people's homes and steal cash and jewelry.
Wow.
And finally, a man broke into a garage to steal animal crackers. He was arrested last week after breaking into a garage in North Dakota. He said it was because he was hungry and he saw a bag of animal crackers inside. And finally, the good news for today. The good news is a 12-year-old graduated high school and is headed to college. He's a kid. Suborno Bari was allowed to skip 5 grades to graduate early and start his college degree. Here he is talking about it.
I met so many great people and I learned a lot in both math and science and other disciplines. But I think I'm ready to move on and pursue my higher education to the best of my ability. But many people are doing it only because their parents said so, or because engineers just make the most profit, not because they actually love what they're doing. So I hope to fix that and help other people understand math and science and love it in all its beauty.
He reminds me of the Good Doctor.
I was thinking young Sheldon.
Right?
Definitely has that vibe.
And by the way, Steve just texts. Oh, so did Demetrius just get in? That is the good news. That is the news. Here's traffic and weather.
From the Taylor Automotive Traffic Center, I'm K2 the Baroness on 107.7 The Wolf. From listener Steven, thank you. We've been told that the intersection at Route 64 and Airport Highway is closed for sewer work. Avoid the area. We still have the accident on I-75 southbound at Luna Pier that is causing backups and stop and go from exit 9 down to exit 6. Taylor Kia is dropping like it's hot, dropping the prices on all new Kias, low prices and low payments, and get up to $5,000 more for your trade-in, plus no payments for 90 days. A huge selection of new and pre-owned vehicles. The Taylor Kia Drop It Like It's Hot sale going on now. Here's your Furniture Palace forecast. Today we have partly sunny skies with a high of 79, and overnight light rain will start with a low of 62. Saturday, those light rain showers will continue with a high of 82, and Sunday it'll be sunny with a high of 75. It is currently 63 outside. Furniture Palace, where everything you see is always on sale. Furniture Palace has the guaranteed lowest prices and thousands of in-stock name brand items, plus no credit needed financing. 4 convenient locations: Central Avenue in Toledo, Reynolds Road in Maumee, Woodrow Road in Northwood, and Navarre Avenue in Oregon, or online at FurniturePalaceToledo.com. That's your traffic and weather. I'm K2 the Baroness on 107.7 The Wolf.
Toledo is the place where brands go to test new food and drink product. Well, Toledo is doing it again. A brand new adult beverage has taken over the 419. There's nothing like it in the country. Turtle Brew sweet tea and bourbon, 0 sugar, 0 carbs, and gluten-free. It comes in some amazing flavors, such as cherry lime sweet tea and bourbon, orange vanilla sweet tea and bourbon, raspberry peach sweet tea and bourbon, and many more flavors are coming soon. Get Turtles Brew at
Marino's Beverage Depot, Vulcan Wine and Liquor, Sean's Irish Tavern, all 3 locations, Glass City Beverage Center, Joseph's Beverage Center,
or ask for it by name at your favorite bar, restaurant, or where you purchase your adult beverages. If you know an establishment that should carry Turtles Brew, drop us a line at turtlesbrew.com. A portion of all sales is donated to support efforts to save sea turtles. Turtles Brew, a bourbon lover's tea.
We're here with Tom Hudak, an insurance company, and if you've got a side hustle, a small business, part of the gig economy, you need to hear this.
It's also a lot more difficult to get coverage for a new business if you didn't get coverage right when it started. For the exact reason that you said, if somebody's calling to get insurance because they already have a problem, that's happening way too often. There's companies who are looking to protect themselves, set everything up the right way, and those are low risk. They might have a claim, and companies are more than happy to take a chance on startup companies who are doing everything the right way. But somebody who's not doing it the right way, trying to skirt by, they're going to be higher risk, and the companies know that. And it can be difficult and maybe not even be able to get insurance because it wasn't started before the business. We'll be happy to go over it with you. We're never going to try to talk you into anything. We just want to make sure you have the information you need.
How can we get a hold of you at Regan Insurance Company, Tom?
They can call us at 419-292-0001 or online at reganins.com. It's REGANINS.com.
With Wendy's new $3 English muffin deal, you can get your choice of a sausage or bacon, egg, and cheese English muffin with small seasoned potatoes.
And with all that for just $3, it really is a proper.
Depressing me, Demetrius. All right, coming up in 30 seconds, Steve Sleeds on the 50s. Brought to you in part by our good friends over at Med One Care.
Need a little more help in the home? You need therapy, but you don't.
Just grab a handful of mud and sling it.
It's Steve Sleaze on Andrew C. and Demetrius in the morning.
All right, time for Steve Sleeds on the 50s. Hey, Steve.
Happy Friday, everybody.
Happy Friday.
Oh, I'm ready for it to be the weekend. I'm telling you. I am, especially after last night. Oof.
I
don't know if we talked about it, but
yes, we did. Demetrius didn't talk about it. You didn't talk about it. We talked about it. I don't know if you want 10 seconds or so.
No,
you don't.
No,
nobody does.
We all know what it was.
It was.
We know what it was. It is what it is.
It was what it was.
I'm just saying, you can't be. Look, granted, the devil practiced, but he's still the devil.
I know.
He's still the devil.
Yeah. Well, we talk. I can't anymore. It's just depressing.
That's how the whole country
It's
feels
depressing.
We just need somebody to hop in that race.
Bro,
Be independent.
Like, did anybody slip that dude a Red Bull? I mean, somebody he needed wings so bad. He needed wings.
Ooh, he needed wings.
When he was walking up, I was like, "Oh boy!" He looked scared.
Oh my!
Yeah, it was that walk of constipation and fear.
Yeah. You guys are going to depress me. I can't. We can't continue to do this.
Oh my god!
We can't keep doing this,
dude. If that's how he is in real life, off the cuff. There is, I mean, honestly,
no.
Let us ask who's really running this country.
Oh, stop!
Who is really doing anything? Camilla Harris. Where has she been forever? What is this dude doing?
Stop!
He's married. He's married to a doctor, for the love of God. Like, granted, he's a doctor of education. She could have taught him how to read. I'm just saying.
Oh my God!
Holy crap!
Oof.
Oh my God!
Can
we say that
1 minute's up?
What was Barack? I just imagine Barack having his face in his hand, just going, "What is going on?" Like he's like, no one called me.
Brian.
Like no one. Where was his State of the Union, people?
I know.
He was on fire on the State of the Union.
Well, he was allowed to have notes there. He wasn't allowed to have notes last night.
He came out looking like he was sundowning. It was crazy.
Very good question, D. Who is running the country, bro? Why are the only two choices we ever end up with are awful?
It's the truth.
I don't.
It's the
I just
truth.
disagree.
It's the truth.
Joe Biden has done a solid job the last 4 years.
He has not done a. I question who has done this job. It has not been him.
It has to.
It has not been him.
There are too many people that have had negotiations with him.
I have watched that guy stumble around like a Roomba. He's crazy
80. That doesn't mean,
as hell.
Look, my grandpa is 80 and stumbles around.
And I wouldn't let him run the country.
It doesn't mean he doesn't have wisdom and nobody's doing.
He has
his faculties.
No, he does not.
Who? My grandpa?
Either one of them.
Oh.
If your grandpa's name ends in Iden, no.
He doesn't end in Iden. It does not.
Holy
out of that.
Out of here.
He had a cold. They said he had.
He did have a cold.
Yeah,
obviously.
From the Neanderthal period.
Jeez.
So does that mean he took NyQuil before he got up there?
That's it. Let's go.
Yeah.
He took LifeQuil because he is out of it.
Oh
my God.
Someone said Barack right now. Sent me a meme.
Yeah.
Sent me a meme.
I said it last night.
That is him outside. Barack is just smoking a cigarette like what?
Send me
what? Oh, it's so true.
I'm not going to do this. I'm not. He has done a great job in a challenging time and has guided us through a pandemic that the guy before it almost destroyed and killed 1 million people.
I just want you to understand this, that like, unfortunately, fortunately, you know, he has been around the structure, so he knows, or people know that they need to surround him with support. But it is not him. That is not him. That is not.
After watching, doing a pretty good job.
Yeah, whoever it was needs to run for president. But this dude, I don't know who they just doubled up. He didn't make the cut from Cocoon. That wow.
Maybe he needs a blood transfusion. Maybe that's it.
The problem is look, historians judge president. Okay, and you can't do it now. They do it 50-year increments. So you look back, and that's when you know how effective a president was. You can't do it in like
absolutely untrue.
You can't do it. Hold on, you can't do it in the chaos of when it's going on. You look back. When they look back at 50 years, they're going to be like, he guided us through one of the most difficult times that our country did a good job. He should have just said, when he defeated Trump, defeated evil, he should have said, okay, I'm going to go now and live out the rest of my life. I've done what I need to do. I've guided us out of the storm, and now I need to go rest. I've had my good life, and he went for number 2 because Trump went for number 2, and I don't know. And someone said D-stop. It was one bad performance. It was just one bad. It was a disaster, but it was one bad.
He needed Blue Chew.
I don't know what is Blue Chew. What is Blue Chew? All right. Anyway, Steve, what's going on in Sleeves? I can't do this anymore.
Well, I know. Let's make it happier. So, of course, we've got a bunch of new movies this weekend. So, at number 1, we've got A Quiet Place, Day 1, rated PG-13. Now, Lupita Nyong'o plays a terminally ill cancer patient who survives initial attack after she's knocked unconscious. And while on the run with her pet cat, she's found by Joseph Quinn, who you know as Eddie Munson from Stranger Things. So that's going to be playing this weekend. Okay. We've also got Horizon, an American Saga, rated R. Kevin Costner directs and stars in this epic Western covering the Civil War and the expansion, stealing of new territories. Huge cast includes Sam Worthington, Jeff Fahey, William Rooker, Giovanni Ribisi, Luke Wilson, Sienna Miller, Jenna Malone, and Native American actors Tatanaka Means and Owen Crowshoe.
I don't know any of the.
Is this the movie he left Yellowstone to go make?
Yeah, this is the one. He used $100 million. He used $100 million of his own money. He's expecting it to be a trilogy.
He left Yellowstone to make a movie of Yellowstone.
I don't know, man. Kevin Costner. Are you gonna go see it? Do you want to go see it or not? I mean, it's supposed to be no. He spent $100 million. They're saying it's only going to make like $12 million.
No, it hasn't been getting got a lot of good reviews.
It hasn't.
No,
you really got a standing ovation at Cannes.
That doesn't matter.
People love it.
It doesn't matter. The most artsiest film festival in the world. It doesn't matter.
No, because
really, Barbie got the same kind of
and look how good of a movie that was.
And it made a bunch of money.
I'm watching it.
Well, first off, put some people in it that we know. I don't know none of these folks.
I know.
I don't know any of these people.
Yeah, I know. I don't know. I feel bad. I like Kevin Costner, and I like the fact that he's doing it himself. He's self-funding it. It's going to be.
This was just him trying to He was just like, she ain't getting this money. I will waste it on a crappy movie before I send this money to my ex-wife. I will spend $100 million and make 12 before I send this bitch a check. I will make Spaceballs 3 before I send her another check.
Waste my money on a crappy movie. I don't know. Look, everyone likes Kevin Costner. We'll see how the movie does. He said that he wanted to do Yellowstone and the Yellowstone, I saw an interview with him yesterday. He said, I wanted to work more than once a year. And Yellowstone, I was going to do that and this. And Yellowstone kept blowing through deadlines. They're like, we're going to start shooting here. And they would blow through these deadlines. And he's like, I wanted to go do the thing too. He said I could have done both, but they couldn't stick with deadlines. So I mean, it's really whoever produces Yellowstone. It was kind of their fault.
I hate Yellowstone because they act like they're the hot girl at Hollywood. They could just do what they want, say
show up when they want.
Maybe
the Demetrius of.
I take it back. I take it back. I assume this Yellowstone people have some talent. They're very talented people.
So wasn't Demetrius complaining yesterday about a kid coming in late 15 minutes every day? Come on, clown glasses, do better.
Hey, I should have. I had a good time. I was watching the debate and.
So you're thinking you're the only one that had a good time last night?
No.
I did get another text message. I love how listeners can be so conversational. They want to know, hey, I know it's been 10 years, but I rewatched Interstellar the other day. What's your take on Interstellar? I don't know what that is. I've never heard of it. I've never seen it.
Is that the movie with Sandra Bullock?
I don't know.
No, it's got Matthew.
Have you seen it? Is it any good?
Seen it like once. It was pretty good. It was different.
Mm.
It was different.
All right,
Yeah,
so-
definitely recommended though.
Okay. All right. What else, Steve?
I would say this movie sounds actually pretty good. It's called The Sacrifice. Now, it's not rated yet, but it's a psychological drama starring Eric Bana as a psychiatrist trying to save his daughter, Sadie Sink, from Stranger Things, from a dangerous cult after she falls for the son of the cult's leader. That could be kind of interesting.
K2, are you following? All right, K2, are you following that 7 million saga?
No, I'm not.
Okay.
What is it?
I
You can't just say, "Are you
speak on
following
it. I
it?"
can't speak on it because it's blowing up. It's blown up on the internet. Actually, it's almost on the downside of blowing up because it was huge. But it's this girl that dances on TikTok and she's got like 7 million followers, maybe, I don't know. But her family did a Netflix documentary saying in a cult, and yeah, it's
No, I have never heard of it.
You never heard of it?
It's been going on for a little while.
I haven't heard it. Does she got blue sweatpants?
Blue sweatpants.
Oh, then no.
No,
Okay,
I don't know.
That's the only
There's
girl.
a blue sweatpant girl.
Yeah, that's what they call her. They're like blue
What?
sweatpants girl.
I'm
and
not seeing her.
that's it.
Is this,
But,
is this what we're doing on our last show? Of the
well, we're excited to have a
I
week
know, right?
vacation, 3 weeks, 2 weeks out of your last vacation. So yeah, we're going to take a poop on this show today.
We did 25 shows in a row before
No, we didn't do
our last
25
vacation
shows in a row
without missing one. Since
We
Memorial Day?
That's not even out of probationary period.
What are you talking
You can still get fired from a regular job.
Steve, what else? Is there anything else or should we
I want to hear this audio. So Drew Carey recently revealed that he once had a Price is Right contestant who was on mushrooms. Play it.
All right, hold on. Here we go.
Big Papa hat, Dolly Parton shirt, bit of dollars. I'm a mystery, dude. Wrapped in an enigma. Get used to it.
Joshua, I can't wait to hear. What do you do for a living? I'm a skateboard rabbi. You know what? I'll take it. Skateboard rabbi.
I'm a skateboard rabbi.
I'm a skateboard rabbi, dude.
Yeah, by the way, when I went to the
There's only a handful of things that you can go, that dude is white.
skateboarding rabbi.
Rabbi is like, guess the color. That dude is white. I'm going to give you one sentence. Guess his color.
I gotta tell you, I went to Price's Right, Colleen and I went there, and we didn't get picked or anything, but we were in the audience, and I was indifferent on Drew Carey. I'm like, I don't hate him, I don't love him, I really have no feelings for him whatsoever. I didn't watch the Drew Carey show. I mean, but I think he's fine. Like I said, I don't hate him, don't love him. And then he was so genuine in interacting with the audience. I mean, he's been doing this almost 20 years. And when the camera stops, he talks to the audience, and he genuinely laughing and just having a good time and just a good energy and vibing with people. And I have a newfound respect for Drew Carey ever since watching him with the.
I could have good energy if you paid me $3 million a year. I would interact with an audience every day,
Definitely.
knowing that I was driving back to my gated community.
You know,
I would be. The price is always right with you guys.
You know what was interesting is his announcers. The guy's name is George. I can't remember his last name, but it's his announcer.
Was it your uncle?
No.
Did he escape from the home to announce?
That was off the air. No, so George.
I'm sorry, it's hard to know what stays on the air, what stays off.
We talked about it off the air. I'm saying so. That's all. So, but anyway, the guy's name is George. Super nice guy.
Yeah.
But we're in line at Price is Right. George pulls up in his convertible Bug. We're like, George. Everyone's like, George. It's so exciting. And he's just living his life too. Like, he's living a great life. He doesn't have to be Drew Carey, so he doesn't have the pressure of the show. He just comes in, does the announcer stuff. It's Price is Right. And then he leaves in his convertible and goes back home. He said you talked to him because I was standing right next to him. He has 100 cars, and that's what he does all day. He comes in. They only work 3 days a week, 3 to 4 days a week on Price is Right for a few hours. And then he just works on cars. He's got 100 cars. And he said, I don't even know how many I have. He said, I think my wife's last count was 100. And just living it.
It's not good when your wife is counting your cars. When your wife is counting them,
what's half of 100?
Yeah, half of 150, bitch. That is, she's got 50 cars, and they're the best ones. You have the worst ones.
But just the whole show was a great vibe. It seemed like they liked what they were doing and having fun, and it was cool. It was a lot of fun. All right, thank you, Steve. And this Steve Sleaze in the 50s, brought to you by our good friends over at Coit Carpet Cleaning. You can count on Coit, the best carpet cleaning service in all of Toledo. Advanced carpet cleaning technology, solutions, and methods provide a deeper clean with a difference that you can see, and 30% off for 1077, the Wolf listeners, and Andrew C. and Demetrius in the Morning listeners. Call them up, get your carpets done, get your upholstery done, get your ductwork done, and get 30% off by telling them you listen at Coit.
From the Nationwide Auto Finance Studios, we have hundreds of nice, newer vehicles to choose from at Nationwide Auto Finance. Visit nationwidetoledo.com to learn more.
Come in for deals even crazier than mine.
This is WPFX, Lucky Toledo, 1077 The Wolf.
DJ Insane. Do you have the time to listen to me whine about nothing and everything all at once? I am one of those melodramatic fools, neurotic to the bone, no doubt about it. Sometimes I give myself the sometimes the place of Ocean Avenue where I used to sit and talk with you. We were both sitting as a place on the corner at Cherry Street. We would walk right.
DJ Insane. As I'm pacing the pews in a church corridor, and I can't help but to hear, no, I can't help but to hear an exchanging of words. What a beautiful wedding, what a beautiful wedding, said the bridesmaid to a waiter. What a shame the poor bride is wrong. I chime in with a hundred people I've heard of, closing a damn door. No, it's much better to face these kind of things. With the second point in rationality, a hundred people I've heard of, closing a damn door. No, much better to face these kind of things with a sense of how people in the place. We really now, Shaq. It's a celebration.
Yeah, your man don't treat you like a lady. You've been together too long. Life's getting kind of boring, and the days seem long. So while he lay there sleeping, you texted me in bed. Hey girl, you say you had some excitement. You'd rather me instead.
Let's go.
If you like pina colada, making love in the rain, skinny dipping in the ocean, pampered and entertained. If you like making love at midnight, this can be so insane. And I'm the man you should look for. Come with me and escape, escape.
Shades, one front of money, but it's so. One ticket to the big dance. Shades, one front of money, but it's so. Got nowhere to go. I'm not to get there, but I'm going there with you. Now we're running on love. If we're gonna use it all, love, there's only one thing left to do. Gonna take a breath, hold it in, twirl you around till my head spins. It's that lipstick where thin it's gone, it's gone. Break every we ever learn, kick back and watch the wheels turn. Not let it burn till it's gone, till it's gone, till it's gone. DJ Insane.
Bring it.
Andrew C. and Demetrius in the morning.
And DJ Insane has been on fire lately. Good morning. It's Andrew Z. Demetrius in the morning, driven by the Taylor Automotive family of fine cars. Northwest Ohio's largest car dealership, Cadillac, Hyundai, Genesis, and Kia vehicles, along with quality used cars from top import and domestic automakers. Stop into one of their dealerships. Test drive a new car, truck, van, or SUV today. I'm Andrew Z. Demetrius Nicodemus, Kelly Latz, the Princess Property from Howard Hanna Realty, K2 the Baroness, Stephen B. Hardy as well, working at Facebook Live feed. And Kelly, what's going on with you? You talked about something before we went on the air. What was that? I can't remember.
So my girlfriend, someone proposed to her and she said no. And now she's like, of course, he's very upset. And she is like, so do I have to break up with him now?
Yes.
What do you mean, yes?
Yes, you do. Don't worry, he'll do it.
Don't
worry.
What does
you
he,
don't have
what's
to
he
break up
say?
with him.
Well, he did not break up with her. He is very upset. It's not that she doesn't love him. She does. She just doesn't believe in marriage and doesn't want to get married.
Well,
it would be her third marriage.
How does he miss the signs that badly?
I don't know.
Well, yeah, have they not had a discussion about this? Like, this is not
No,
what
they
I'm
didn't.
interested in.
Obviously, they did not. They
But
did
why
not
didn't
have a
they?
discussion. Because he knew the answer. That's why they didn't have a discussion, because he knew what the answer was going to be. And he thought it was going to be different with him. He thought he was special. He thought this was going to be, he was going to ask and she was going to be like, you know what? I've made this mistake 3 times, but you are the right one. And then when she said no.
It sucks that you're with a dude that you like that misses signs that badly.
Stop.
Because that ruins a relationship.
Stop. Don't put that on him.
Yeah, what do you mean?
He misses signs so badly.
Absolutely.
Oh my God.
Because
and then
now,
you're
because now,
it sucks that you're with a guy who misses signs so bad.
I agree.
You're lucky you said no. You are so fortunate.
It's true.
No.
Because why?
You're a douche.
Because why?
Douche.
Because
Captain McDouche said table of one.
Shut your face.
Oh my God. Douche boat. The douche boat. Soon we'll be making another run with Captain Andrew.
Are we doing a mute mic show today? You get 30 seconds, and we just automatically mute your mic.
Yes.
CNN rules today.
We're doing CNN rules on the morning show. What I'm saying is, I'm sure they were going along, having a good old relationship, and having a good time, hanging out or whatever. And now he's decided to do this, miss the signs, and now he's ruined it because now she feels weird. He feels weird. Does she need to break up? She likes hanging out with the dude. Now he's probably gonna break up. He's pissed. It's like he's effed the whole thing up.
He effed it up.
Yes,
bro. Honestly, can I ask you at what point? At what point, like, would this be? This would be an absolute different conversation if this dude was a girl. And then he said, "Oh my God," you'd be like, "Oh, I can't believe this guy was so insensitive and didn't notice that she loved him so much." Like, you are such an ass when it comes to that. Because it would be like, It's different. He's a douchebag because he's a dude. He missed signs because he's a dude. If he was a girl, it would be like, well, the guy just didn't understand how much this girl loved him and blah, blah, blah. He'd still be a douchebag, but the girl would be okay.
I don't know. I kind of agree with Andrew.
Thank you, Kate.
Yeah, this should have been a conversation before he made it awkward.
Yeah.
There should have been.
No.
How long have they been going out?
8 months.
Oh no, that's too soon. What is he doing? It is his fault.
no.
I need backstory. I need so much more backstory.
You didn't need it when you went on a 3-minute diatribe.
Well, yeah, because I usually have to defend somebody. I missed the signs. I didn't stay long enough for all the signs.
He was doing his duty as a man to get another man's back.
Yeah, I didn't realize. Yeah, because you were the one who turns.
You need to be. You need to be Demetrius man for hire, and other men can just hire you to come whenever they're in trouble with a woman because
you are the Benedict Arnold of men. It is like you turn on men so quick.
That's harsh.
That is harsh.
But I mean, to be on the other side, if you know it, you know it. So I mean, it does.
8 months.
8 months.
She's been married how many times?
Well, 3.
And
well, no, 2. This would be the
this
third.
would be the third. And
Yeah.
you've been going out with her for 8 months, bro. What are you doing?
Listen,
what are you doing?
my first husband, I knew for 3 months. We were married for 17 years. So, I mean,
You only knew him 3 months.
Yeah.
See, we were actually. It's funny because K2 was talking about a friend of hers, and they've only been going out. How long have they been going out? K2,
maybe 5 weeks.
And what's going on?
And he has bought a ring.
What is he doing?
It's going to happen here.
There's a lot of
in
red
the, in the
flags
next week or two.
Oh my God! Does he have cancer? What is going on?
I completely agree with it.
She endorses it.
I'm better. I see it. I see something new in him that I've never seen in my life before. And when you're at that age, you know what? And when you've been alone for so long, when you find it, you only have so much time left. You go for it. When you find something that makes you that happy,
really
you do it.
5 weeks, huh?
Yeah.
I get that.
5 weeks. What do you?
5 weeks. Look, there better be phone calls with a doctor on the end of this. Just 5 weeks is crazy.
419-345-3375.
8 months is crazy.
419-345-3375.
What is the appropriate month? What would be
a
the
year?
appropriate-
I think the
a
year.
year?
Mark.
I think a year.
You have to be together a year.
Okay.
Work all your stuff out.
And just because
Probably.
you're getting engaged doesn't mean you're going to get married the next day.
Yeah.
Right.
I mean,
but she said, "I'm not going to take a ring.
You
if
said
that's
you're
not my intention."
That's what your friend. We were.
Yeah.
It's two stories here. Your friend is.
Yeah, sorry.
No, that's okay. Your friend is did not accept the engagement ring, and then K2's friend after 5 weeks he even bought an engagement ring. Oh my God!
What that being said,
What is going?
It's spring, summer.
Did I miss the news? Is there a comet coming towards this planet?
A comet?
Like what
Summer
is
of
going?
love.
Like
Summer of love.
The summer of dumb. This is the
Dumb love.
craziest.
What were you gonna say, Steven?
I was just gonna say I kind of I mean I think getting or trying to propose at 8 months is crazy, but I didn't.
What about 5 weeks?
That's also crazy in my opinion, but I was focusing more on that. I have friends, like one in particular, that she has been dating the same guy for about 9 years. They live together. They have, they've raised their kids together, and they still refuse to get married to each other just because she feels like she doesn't want the government to get involved into something that she has with him. And I think there's like tax reasons as well, but like they're kind of unofficially married without the government's involvement.
Dude, I hate to break the news. The longer you hang out, there's this thing called common law.
Yeah.
And the longer
Is that
you
still
hang
a
out
thing?
with yes, it
Is
is.
it?
It is still a
Well,
thing.
let me ask you this.
And
I
then
know-
you might as well be married.
I know a woman who wouldn't get married to her current because she was still getting alimony from the ex, and if they
Oh, I
got
get that.
married,
Yeah, she'd lose that.
She would lose that.
Mm-hmm.
You're okay with that?
I'm okay with that.
Really?
Yeah.
What? Even though she's banging another dude, so another dude is paying for her banging.
Paying
That's not, that's not what he's doing.
What is
he's
he
not
doing?
paying for her to bang.
Kinda. She bangs, she bangs.
Sometimes you just have to have that sting of reality.
I did get a text in 419-345-3375. It said, what if he did this on purpose knowing that she would say no. So he had a reason to break up with her.
Oh my God, men aren't that smart. You're not that. No,
And
God bless you for
kind of
watching
expensive.
all the Sherlock Holmes movies.
That man had the greatest intention.
So you did 3 months, Kelly, and you had a happy marriage. I wonder what's the shortest amount of time.
But that was her first, right?
It was my first, well, my only
17 years.
Don't make me feel like I've been married a lot. Just one.
There's nothing. We don't marriage shame here. I've been married 3 times.
I know, but I'm not in your category, my friend.
Well, see how you are. So you're marriage shaming right now.
Well, I guess we don't marriage shame.
I guess we do.
We do.
Man.
No, I'm just kidding.
All right. If you have
That's so crazy.
A short time of knowing someone before you got engaged or married, 419-345-3375.
I waited 2 years and it was still a mistake.
My sister got married after 6 months of being with her man.
Really?
How's that working out?
From marriage to
They fight a lot, but they're still married. They got kids. You know, they're doing their thing. They're doing their thing.
So how long have they been together?
I want to say 5 years, 4 or 5 years now.
That's successful.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's successful.
What is successful? That's interesting.
We talk about that. Demetrius doesn't think it's successful unless it's till death. Everything else has failed.
Okay.
Your 17 years, Kelly, is nothing to Demetrius.
That's not
even
true.
though you had 2
That's
beautiful
not true.
kids,
Three
beautiful kids.
But understand this: it's not. It's
No,
not. Look, the kids are a success. The marriage is a failure.
No, it's not true.
It is.
You can have
it. Absolutely,
you can
is.
have a good success.
You can have everything else around it nice, but the marriage is a failure.
Till death shouldn't even be in the thing anymore. It shouldn't
Don't
be
say
in the thing
that. That's
anymore.
not really. It shouldn't be a thing. Shouldn't be a thing.
No,
right?
It should be in the
until
balance.
death. It should be until you're ready. You're tired.
So
until you want to go.
It seems like nowadays. It seems like nowadays people are living longer. They could be. They could have been together. They could have been together.
Right now.
They could be 50 years old, been together 35 years, and then get divorced.
It's a failure.
It's a failure.
It's a failure.
It's not a failure.
It's a failure.
That is not a
It's
failure.
a failure.
I would look at it.
35 years of something is not a failure. Go ahead, Steve. What were you saying?
I would just look at it as a failure, just on my end. You know, something that I endeavored in for life that ended abruptly. Like
That's what I'm saying. We shouldn't put something that we shouldn't put our whole life in it.
Yeah, we shouldn't put our whole life in it. I shouldn't look at
We
you
have a
and
good
go, you know
run.
what? We're good. We had a good run. That's how I'm gonna end all my relationships. Hey, we had a good run,
babe.
We had a good run, babe. All right.
Until that
Do you take this woman until the good run ends?
Yeah.
Exactly.
I do.
Listen, I think if you have 3 successful kids, you've been together
Yep.
if you've been together for 17 years
Yep.
and you still like each other and genuinely want what's best for each
Yep.
other,
Uh-huh.
that's
You had a successful relationship, but your marriage failed. Understand what that is. Your marriage failed.
All right.
I mean,
Here's traffic and weather.
Thank you.
From the Taylor Automotive Traffic Center, I'm K2 the Baroness on 107.7 The Wolf. Oh, we bring that back up. On
She really is taking. She really is taking the Renee role.
I know, Route 64.
The reason I'm here, I forgot Renee wasn't coming in. I was like, oh yeah.
On Route 64 and Airport Highway, the intersection is closed for sewer work, so please avoid the area. Taylor Kia is dropping it like it's hot, dropping the prices on all new Kias. Low prices and low payments, and get up to $5,000 more for your trade-in, plus no payments for 90 days. A huge selection of new and pre-owned vehicles. The Taylor Kia Drop It Like It's Hot sale is going on now. Here's your Furniture Palace forecast. Today we're going to have partly sunny skies with a high of 79. Overnight, light rain will start with a low of 62. Saturday, those light rain showers will continue with a high of 82, and Sunday will be sunny with a high of 75. It is currently 65 outside. Furniture Palace, where everything you see is always on sale. Furniture Palace has the guaranteed lowest prices and thousands of in-stock name brand items, plus no credit needed financing. 4 convenient locations: Central Avenue in Toledo, Reynolds Road in Maumee, Woodville Road in Northwood, and Navarre Avenue in Oregon, or online at FurniturePalaceToledo.com. That's your traffic and weather. I'm K2 the Baroness on 107.7 The Wolf.
Hey, tip my friends over at Line Sauce. That is a must-have at every 4th of July barbecue. It doesn't matter if you bring in 1 bottle or 6 bottles. You get one of each flavor in a little carrying case. Bring that at the 4th of July barbecue.
and everyone's going to love you. Love you. Go get it tomorrow morning at the Farmers Market. Saturday mornings they're there at the Toledo Farmers Market, or go to StatelineSauceCo.com. StatelineSauceCo.com. Get sauced.
Nationwide Auto Finance, and I'm crazy enough to do whatever it takes to get you into a new pre-owned vehicle. To prove it, today I'm going to pin a tail on a real-life donkey. Whoa, I can't see in this. I'm ass. Here, boy, come to Papa.
Honestly, I say it doesn't have to risk being kicked by a donkey to get you into a new pre-owned vehicle here at Nationwide Auto Finance.
Wait, what? Yo! He just kicked me in my...
As low as $4.99 down payments. Why go anywhere else?
Man, this thing's as stubborn as a Vietnamese street cat. Tell him about the guaranteed approval.
Push, pull, or drag your current vehicle in. We take anything as trade.
Man, Usain Bolt is an amateur compared to this feller.
Good credit, bad credit, no credit. Your down payment means you're approved, guaranteed. Just sign and drive. No pressure. Hassle-free car buying from Nationwide Auto Finance. Go to nationwidetoledo.com.
Come in for deals even crazier than me.
Having the prettiest yard on the block begins with a trip to the Village Orchard. Fun wind spinners, chimes, and garden accents will have your yard the talk of the town. The Village Orchard, garden gifts and home accents at the Shops at Carson Block, 24175 Front Street, downtown Grand Rapids. Make a day of it with the entire family at the Village Orchard, part of the Shops at Carson Block.
Did you know that feeling sluggish or weighed down could be a sign that your digestive system isn't working at its best? Taking Metamucil every day can help. Metamucil fiber powders help promote your daily digestive health using a plant-based fiber called psyllium. The gelling action of this special fiber traps and removes waste, so you can feel lighter and more energetic. Metamucil, promoting digestive health for a better you. Learn more at metamucil.com. These statements have not been evaluated by the Food and Drug Administration. These products are not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease.
Shop the Sherwin-Williams July holiday sale and get 30% off paints and stains from June 28th through July 8th. With prices starting at $34.29, it's the perfect time to transform your space with color. Whether you're looking to revamp your bedroom, living room, or home office, we have you covered with bold hues, soothing neutrals, and everything in between. Shop the sale online or visit your neighborhood Sherwin-Williams store. Retail sales only. Some exclusions apply. See store for details.
Towers Armory is the premier range and gun store in the tri-state area. Our indoor ranges are warm, comfortable, and only $20 unlimited time every day. And our winter special includes everything you need for two. Lane rental, 2 boxes of 9mm or 5.56. Unlimited pistol and rifle rentals. 2 targets. Rental eye and ear protection. All for just $79.95. We have 14 state-of-the-art programmable ranges at distances up to 130 feet. Looking for CCW or carry training? In-house one-day classes are back and forming now. So stop in and sign up today or sign up anytime at towersarmory.com. We buy, sell, and trade firearms. If you've got unwanted firearms, stop in today for a fast and responsible way to sell your firearm. We've got over 3,000 new and used firearms in stock. The largest in-stock selection of ammo and accessories. towersarmory.com.
The 2024 Lucas County Fair, July 8th through the 14th at the Fairgrounds in Maumee. A full week of family fun with rides, fair food, animal exhibits, a car show, and live entertainment including Boston and foreigner tributes. And Saturday the 13th, the fair headliner Chase Beckham live in concert. Full schedule and more at lucascountyfair.com. The 2024 Lucas County Fair, July 8th through the 14th at the Fairgrounds in Maumee. lucascountyfair.com.
The innovation you've been waiting for is here. The Big Cheese Crunchwrap Supreme and Tostada from Taco Bell. Built on the 16X Cheez-It platform with the first flavor matrix stable enough to make a Cheez-It tostada possible and cheesy enough to power a crunch wrap. Because if you want to change the world, you have to bring something big to the table. Think big and order the Big Cheez-It Crunchwrap Supreme and Tostada from Taco Bell. At participating U.S. Taco Bell locations for limited time only, while supplies last. Contact store for participation, which varies.
If you're looking to move out of your parents' place, you could really cut expenses by bundling your car and renter's insurance with Progressive, which is good because your little brother has gotten really territorial.
Bring it. Andrew Z. and Demetrius in the morning.
Driven by the Taylor Automotive family of fine cars. Northwest Ohio's largest car dealership. Cadillac, Hyundai, Genesis, Kia vehicles, along with quality used cars from top import and domestic automakers. Stop into one of their dealerships. Test drive a new car, truck, van, or SUV today. I'm Andrew Z. Demetrius, Nicodemus, Kelly Latz, the Princess, a property from Howard Hanna Realty, Take Kate to the Baroness, and Stephen B. Hardy. Holding down that television feed for you on Facebook. It's time for, by the way, I got a text message in at 419-345-3375. Someone said, married since 1985. I was barely 18. Thank God, because watching friends and coworkers date, I couldn't navigate dating in this world now.
Oh my God.
It is. There isn't anyone that says this is the best time for single people. Everyone says it's a nightmare.
It's the absolute worst. I'm so glad I am not on this boat anymore.
Well, it doesn't matter. You've only been off the boat for a week.
Yeah. And I am super appreciative of this boat.
It's just
he's Billy Zane in the Titanic.
I dress like a chick and I'm getting off.
Oh my God!
It's 2024, best time to do it.
It's crazy. It is crazy that
I identify as a survivor.
But there isn't anyone, like, it doesn't matter if you're a Democrat, it doesn't matter if you're a Republican. One thing everyone can agree on is that dating in 2024 sucks.
It is the worst.
So anyway, it's time for the health, beauty, lifestyle, fitness, fashion, and finance report. Wait. Do you really think it's harder than it has been in the past? Or
Absolutely.
Social media, having to date online, people not going
the
out.
internet. The internet has made like it is. I mean,
Do you think it's just because you're older, D?
Yeah.
No, I don't think it's because I'm older. I honestly believe that. And granted, these guys, they don't understand that it's hard because it's been like this ever since like they've known anything. So the situation has never changed for them. But for somebody who's been, who's grown up and dated outside of the internet and then has seen the internet take off and then dated during oh my God. Mm-hmm. First of all, like if you meet somebody, it's based on a lie because their picture doesn't look the same. It's filtered. They give you all the best of who they are. Like when you meet somebody organically, and this is me being old, you get to learn those things. You get to meet and pick up on idiosyncrasies. You have to, right now, you have to dump everything and every bad thing that you've ever done right at their feet, right at the beginning.
Well, it's funny because here is a, we'll do the health, lifestyle, fitness, fashion, finance report next hour. I get the sex, love, relationship report since we're already talking about it. Is 1 in 5 online daters lie about their age, plus 6 more lies that they tell. They say they've lied about things like their height, their income, their job or lack thereof, their dating history, their current relationship status. 1 in 7 have lied about their hobbies just to seem more attractive. Like, I'm totally into paddleboarding.
Yeah. I like to do that standboard thing and just what?
It's weird that
Skateboard rabbi.
Skateboard rabbi, baby.
So they say it's definitely harder because people are lying on social media.
I think it's so hard to do that, though. I mean, it's just to keep that up. Oh my gosh, it's so hard.
More of the sex, love, and relationship report. A woman divorced her husband for screwing the jar lids on too tight.
Love this story.
She said a woman online claimed she filed for divorce, quote, because my husband over tightens all the jar lids. She says it may seem like no big deal, but if every jar lid in a house is over tightened at one point where he needs to be there to open them, so it's so annoying when he isn't around, she can't get anything done. So she had to confront her husband about it many times, and it would get better for a while, then slowly become an issue again. If he wasn't home, she'd regularly have to open a new jar of something just because she couldn't get their current jar open. The nail in the coffin was when she discovered that even the jars he would never have opened were tightened too much.
Meaning he was doing it on purpose, not just out of habit.
Wait a minute.
He was taking new jars and putting them tighter, so she couldn't even open the new jars.
I don't. Wait, I got questions.
What?
Like, how do you?
How could you have questions?
You know,
He's an a-hole.
I have questions.
Mental health is a real thing.
Like, here's my question.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I get the used jars.
No, it's here. Let's hear your question. Okay.
But how does she know he tightened up the unused jars?
Because all of a sudden she can't get them open when she could get them open before. The company didn't start saying, okay, you know what? These lids need to be tighter.
Maybe she got weaker.
Shut up, Steven.
Maybe you got a little comfortable in your life, man, because this man's been opening jars for you.
Maybe he does it because he likes to feel needed.
Yeah.
As an independent woman, I want to open my own darn jar.
Right. Yes. We don't want to need you to open jars.
How about as an independent woman, you cut your own damn grass then?
I have done that before.
Yeah. What are you talking
But now
about?
I pay for some. No.
The nail in the coffin was when she just. Oh, I did that one already. She's going crazy. She says she's lost sleep over it. Even had a breakdown where she vomited and felt like she was having a heart attack.
Dude, this guy needs to leave her.
What do you?
I'm like, divorce. I am glad this man, Jesus.
She's out.
It keeps her up at night. What kind of woman are you living with?
Can you imagine?
I can't sleep my jars.
Can you imagine a world where you couldn't even open your own jars?
Oh my God. I could not imagine a world where I could not make a peanut butter and jelly sandwich.
One time her husband was out of town and she had to have the neighbor come over and unscrew all her lids for her. And even he couldn't get a couple of them open. He even smashed a glass jar of figs trying to get it open.
Who is eating figs? What kind of old Egyptian crap is this where you're like, open my jar of figs? Like, what are you doing?
Anyway, the woman claims her husband was blindsided because there were literally no other issues in the marriage. This is the only issue, and she is filing for divorce.
That's the deal breaker.
That's it, right? And her neighbor came over to open up her jars. Yes, I'm sure that's what he was opening. Like, he should have tightened up her panties.
Oh
That's what he should have done.
She said that he suggested counseling, but she refused, quote, "There is no point. I just literally can't get past the damn jar lids." He still won't even admit that he did it on purpose. He has given me no reason.
He's so lucky. He's so fortunate that she ended this.
Someone said plot twist. The neighbor has been sneaking into the house tightening
Tightening
the
the
lids.
You just think she's got schizophrenia or something.
But even the plot twist was added on too tight. I got a text in 419-345-3375. Says maybe if she didn't always have a headache when I asked her to use her hands, she'd have more hand strength.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. You stop whapping that jaw.
Oh my goodness.
Don't do it.
Good.
Women who prefer more the sex, love, and relationship report. Women who prefer tall men are more likely to rate themselves as attractive.
Sorry, Terry Crosby.
They say that women that took place at the study at Texas A&M found the women participants who had an average age of 24 were shown a range of depicting men at various heights and shoulder to hip ratio. Women consider taller men than they considered themselves to be much more attractive.
Do you guys, all right, ladies, do you prefer taller man?
I prefer taller woman, yes.
I did
do a taller
I'm
woman.
glad you answered, ma'am.
Well,
It's super nice. You are the most unattractive woman I've ever seen. Jeez, bleach your mustache, ma'am.
Finish your question, Jackhole.
I'm sorry. Okay, to the other two ladies in the room, like what as far as like your preference in men, and let's take intellect out of it because I know Kelly's into really intelligent people, and it doesn't matter if they have like one eye in the back of their head.
I know.
So, but
thank God
like,
for me.
Yeah, right. Yeah, I know. So physically, do you prefer a tall man?
Yes.
Of course she does. K2. What about you,
Kelly?
Kelly?
I don't even think about that.
Physicality.
I mean, I guess everybody's taller than me, so yeah, I guess.
That's true. When you're
I'm just like
when you're 4'9",
reality wise, let's just take into. I know you're a brain girl.
Yes,
Uh-huh.
yes, I guess. But I mean, I don't even. Everybody's taller than me. It doesn't even matter. Like,
so K2 says yes, it matters.
but Renee really thinks that. We've had lots of discussions where Renee said, "I only would. That's my type." I don't really have a type.
It's funny.
I don't know if K2 has a type. Do you?
No, I really don't.
I
Yeah.
don't think so.
No, but Colleen is the shortest girl I've dated. I like women taller than me. There's something about it, like says it shows to people that you've got game if you can get a girl that's taller than you.
Interesting.
I don't know. That's what goes through my
What
mind.
do you think?
Yeah,
You're
that's what goes through my mind.
So I got game because this girl's got to bend over to hear my words.
True. More of the sex, love, and relationship report. Is this a good idea?
I will say this.
Yes.
If their thighs are smaller than me, forget it.
Thighs are small.
I do not
Small
want
thighs.
I do not want a man who I'm bigger than.
Really? What about you, K2? Is that
Yeah, I'm the same.
really?
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
There you have it.
All right. 419-345-3375.
He could be short or tall. Just
Yeah,
his thighs.
Is this a good idea? There's a new airport dating hack that's trending on TikTok. 2 women looking for new boyfriends grabbed a bunch of luggage tags at the airports, wrote their phone numbers on them along with their name and the phrase "Call me if you're single." Here's how they're doing it, and then finding a guy who got one of their tags.
Oh my god!
Call me if you're single. Single. Time to go put these on some luggages. Hopefully they're single, hungry, lonely. Like hot men, you know, it's a gamble.
Yeah.
Like they're responsible for a few divorces.
That is. Yeah, because that's a conversation I want to have with my,
My wife?
when I get home. Hey, what's this tag on your luggage? I didn't even see it. Sure, you didn't see it. Yeah, no, I swear to God, it was some chick just out here putting "Call me."
No, I don't think so. What happened was you were engaging with her
right
while you were waiting for your luggage.
Yeah,
and then you put the tag on there. The random girl doesn't just come up and put a tag on your luggage, you jackhole.
Right.
So I don't know.
Right.
Why don't you tell the truth for once in your life?
Yeah, no, I chose you. Most people wouldn't. So understand.
Oh, really?
Like, that's
well, you know what? I'm going to start putting luggage tags on other men's luggage, and we'll see where I go. Because the other men want me.
Trust me, I already started putting your luggage tags on other people's luggage. No one's called.
I feel like I've heard this before.
You guys make a great couple.
I mean,
Call her,
like,
please. She ain't single, but she could be.
I got a text message. Are you sure you two aren't married? Thursday is the best day to break up with someone, according to a divorce expert.
What?
Here are the 5 reasons why Thursday is the best day to break up. It's a 3-day weekend. If you break up on a Thursday, you can take a sick day on Friday, and you have 3 days to heal. And when you don't need, then hopefully back to yourself by Monday. Also, it's 2 nights of fun. You can have Friday and Saturday night to go out and do you, baby.
Yeah, that's right. Make horrible decisions.
Yes. You could take a last minute trip on Thursday. You'd be able to still book a trip for Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Ooh. Come back on Sunday. Another one said you can book a spa day if you can't get out of town. You can make staying in your home more relaxing by immediately booking a spa day at a local spa, and finally sleeping in. An alarm going off in the morning after a breakup is not the way you want to start your day. You have the entire weekend to sleep in and recharge yourself after the breakup. So Thursday is the best day to break up with a dude. If you're going to break up or with a girl, or with a girl. Someone said, great. So now I have to wait almost another week before I get rid of my wife. Thanks, Andrew.
You don't have to wait till Thursday, Bubba. Pull that pin now. Shock the hell out of her before she does it to you.
That is,
and then tighten all the jars.
Yeah. Hell yeah. Go, this ain't working out. I need somebody who can open jelly.
That is the sex, love, and relationship report for today.
From the Taylor Automotive Traffic Center, I'm K2 the Baroness on 107.7 The Wolf. The intersection is closed at Route 64 and Airport Highway for sewer work, so please avoid the area. Taylor Kia is dropping it like it's hot, dropping the prices on all new Kias, low prices and low payments. and get up to $5,000 more for your trade-in, plus no payments for 90 days. A huge selection of new and pre-owned vehicles. The Taylor Kia Drop It Like It's Hot sale going on now. Here's your Furniture Palace forecast. Today we have partly sunny skies with a high of 79. Overnight light rain will start with a low of 62, and that rain will continue into Saturday with a high of 82. Sunday will be sunny with a high of 75. It is currently 65 outside. Furniture Palace, where everything you see is always on sale. Furniture Palace has the guaranteed lowest prices and thousands of in-stock name brand items, plus no credit needed financing. 4 convenient locations: Central Avenue in Toledo, Reynolds Road in Maumee, Woodville Road in Northwood, and Navarre Avenue in Oregon, or online at FurniturePalaceToledo.com. That's your traffic and weather. I'm K2 the Baroness on 107.7 The Wolf.
With Tom Hudak from Regan Insurance Company.
Why do you care so much about the consumer over your business? Because there's time after time where you've said, hey, if you're comfortable with your agent, that's great. Stay there. If you just need to have questions answered, I can help you.
There's a lot of things I don't know about. And I like when I can go and I can find somebody who I can trust. I have a mechanic who is going to tell me whether I should fix something on my car, whether something needs to be fixed or not, even if it doesn't make him any money. There are people in the community, and if we all work together and we take care of each other that way, we're all going to be a lot better off than if we all just look out for ourselves.
So you think of this more as the importance to the community than it is to get as much business as you can?
Absolutely. If we're all looking out for each other, then that means somebody's looking out for us too, and it all comes back to us.
How can we get a hold of you at Regan Insurance Company, Tom?
They can call us at 419-292-0001 or online at reganins.com. It's REGANINS.com.
We all know Toledo is the place where brands go to test new food and drink product. Well, Toledo is doing it again. A brand new adult beverage has taken over the 419. There's nothing like it in the country. Turtles Brew Sweet Tea and Bourbon. 0 sugar, 0 carbs, and gluten-free. It comes in some amazing flavors, such as cherry lime sweet tea and bourbon, orange vanilla sweet tea and bourbon, raspberry peach sweet tea and bourbon, and many more flavors are coming soon. Get Turtles Brew at
Marino's Beverage Depot, Vulcan Wine and Liquor, Sean's Irish Tavern, all 3 locations, Glass City Beverage Center, Joseph's Beverage Center.
or ask for it by name at your favorite bar, restaurant, or where you purchase your adult beverages. If you know an establishment that should carry Turtles Brew, drop us a line at turtlesbrew.com. A portion of all sales is donated to support efforts to save sea turtles. Turtles Brew, a bourbon lover's tea.
You sailed beyond the horizon in search of an island scrubbed from every map. You battled krakens. You navigated through storms. Your spade struck the lid of a long-lost treasure chest, while you cooked up a lasagna. There's more to imagine when you listen. Discover best-selling adventure stories on Audible.
Some people just know the best rate for you is a rate based on you with Allstate. And look at you, hands perfectly placed on the wheel, not like the
Coming up in 30 seconds, Steve Sleaze on the 50s, brought to you in part by our good friends over at Med One Care.
Need a little more help in the home? You need therapy, but you... Tell him Steve said.
Just grab a handful of mud and sling it.
It's Steve Sleaze on Andrew C. and Demetrius in the morning.
All right, time for Steve Sleaze on the 50s. Steve, we just got breaking news.
Oh, breaking news.
Breaking news. Demetrius just informed me that he's just going to be taking a week off in September.
I'm going to D.C.
What are you going to
for
D.C.?
the National Black Caucus.
What? When did you become so into politics? What's going on?
This is the thing.
What?
This is random.
I know where that came from.
Yeah,
Where? Where'd it come from, Steve?
I know where that came from.
Tell the people. Tell the people.
I love that you're making a trip in 2 months.
Why?
July, August, 3 months.
Why do you say that?
Well, that's like long-term planning.
He's secure. He's feeling secure.
Wow, long-term planning. When have you ever done that?
I know, right? The last time it didn't work out too well.
Yeah, I know. I don't long-term plan.
I don't. You know what?
Long-term
Frankly, I don't really know how comfortable I am because this is the second time I've met a woman based on Steve. And the last one I married.
That is true.
That's right. He did introduce you to your wife.
So 0 for 1 is what you're saying.
0 for 1. I can't believe I went back to the same service.
Oh my God, I forgot about that. Yes, the first one. He was, because the intention was for her to meet somebody else, and honey, she fixed his eyes on the yellow mellow over there, honey. Said, "Yeah, let me talk to him."
Yellow mellow.
Yeah.
You know, here's the thing: is that so this girl that Demetrius is dating, this woman that Demetrius is dating, when it comes to Toledo's elite, she is about a 9.5 out of 10. And Demetrius is about a 1.5. I'm about a 0.5. Like the Toledo's elite hate Demetrius and I. What is it in that circle?
It is weird. It is weird though. I will tell you.
I know they've warned her.
Yeah, oh yeah, absolutely. Two of them. But
Two of them warned her.
Only 2. You're lying.
Just 2. But I don't know. It's. You know what?
So she does all the highfalutin, high society stuff, including getting into politics, and you guys are going to freaking what you call it?
Washington
D.C. Wow.
Well, you know what? I'm going to throw this in there. They looked real comfortable last night. They looked very comfortable. That's all I'm going to say.
Oh my God. There is nothing worse than Steve popping into a room when you're out at about. Steve pops in like he caught you. Gotcha, bitches. You're like, I didn't know we were doing anything. Hand check. Yep.
So I mean, you've only been together not even a month, and now I mean, you're going to be together 3 months if you're going somewhere in September.
I'm not planning on this to end anytime soon.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
So
wow.
Yeah,
that's crazy.
It's best to make plans in the future.
What?
It is. I mean, it shows that there's like some kind of commitment there instead of just going, we'll see what happens tomorrow.
Did she ask you, or did you ask her to go? She asked if you wanted to go with her and be her boo thing.
Yeah. I think those were her exact words. You want to go to DC, be my boo thing? I was like, I would love to be your boo thing in DC.
Wow, that is interesting. All right, so you're gonna be on for a week in September.
Like where it's going. You should have seen his face. It was priceless. He had no.
What do you think? Steve, do you think it's gonna work? Do you think it's gonna work out? I mean, you put them together. They were at your party. You vibed them last night out in the wild. What do you think? What are your thoughts?
I think it's gonna work because they're not. Well, I should say
they're not kids.
They're not kids. They're both mature. They've had very deep conversations. They're very genuine. They're very vulnerable, and she's been through it. Demetrius has been through it, so that this is a point in their lives where I think that they're just like, let's just see what happens. I think it's going to work.
I did get a text message in. I work at a local cell phone store. I'm not going to mention any names. But Demetrius and his new girlfriend got a cell phone plan together.
No, we didn't.
That's what he says.
No, we didn't.
I don't know. That's what he said.
You can pull that back.
Wow, that is a huge commitment in 2024.
I know, right? When we had it, when you're adding another line, that is the thing. That is definitely
because once you have the line, it's hard to get rid of the line.
It's hard to get rid of the line.
Man, look at that.
She is awesome.
She what?
She is awesome.
And not your type.
Definitely my type.
No. From your past?
She's not.
What?
She's definitely my type.
She's completely different from
any other girl I've ever dated. Absolutely. That's not.
Well,
that
usually-
doesn't say that's not my type.
What? If you date a certain type of person for your whole life, and then you date someone different, well, then that's different from your type.
No, it's just a different choice.
That doesn't make
It's
sense.
a different type of his preferred type.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right. Anyway, Steve,
he likes the box of 64. He just picked another type.
Yeah,
another crayon.
Burnt sienna.
Oh my god!
What the?
It should be a podcast.
All this.
All right. Steve, what's going on in sleeves?
I love it. I love it so much. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it.
No.
Okay. So here's why Taylor Swift. Oh, go ahead.
No, I don't know. We just go ahead. Go talk about Taylor Swift.
Okay, so Taylor Swift is literally one of the most influential people on the planet right now, especially for young girls, right? But is that a good thing? Writer for Newsweek doesn't think so. So his name is John McGillen, and he wrote an opinion piece called "Taylor Swift is not a good role model." Now, here's why he feels this way. For starters, she's unmarried and childless.
First off, real quick, Steve, before you get into his thesis, Newsweek is a magazine, right?
Yes.
Right away, I don't care what he said. You're still writing in a magazine in 2024 that no one ain't reading. So you're going to say anything you can to try to get someone to buy that rag.
You stop.
What?
Like, honestly, like, this is the flag that you raised to defend Taylor Swift. You know,
you're writing in a magazine.
It's online now. Nobody's buying magazines.
Exactly.
anymore.
Exactly.
So just stop.
Exactly.
And
you're making my point.
And let us run through the numbers right now, because Taylor Swift has reached her saturation point. Her record sales have dropped 30%.
Oh, get out of here! From a gazillion to a half a gazillion?
No. And here's
what
the
are
thing.
you talking about? Because eventually everyone wants the record has the record. It's anything's gonna drop. And there is no record.
36 versions of this album.
Whatever. Anyway,
that's your answer. Whatever.
It doesn't make sense. What is his thesis?
Well, here's what he feels this way.
Dude in a
So he feels, for
magazine.
starters, she's unmarried and childless at 34, and this one makes the writer sound like he could be a place kicker for the Kansas City Chiefs. But he says we must ask if her personal life choices are ones we want our sisters and daughters to emulate. So he says if you're not on board with that one, it's understandable, but it's somewhat related to the author's next point, which is Taylor's, quote, revolving door of relationships. Now, would any loving parent reading this want their daughter to date 12 different men in the span of just a few years? Then there's the supposed hypocrisy of Taylor's attacks on the patriarchy when she tends to date strong, influential men, celebrities who embody significant social and economic power. He says Swift either doesn't realize this hypocrisy or doesn't care. Neither of the two is a good look.
How stupid! Love is love. Love is love. You don't keep track of this one's got a hierarchy and this one is this. Dude, if you fall in love, you fall in love. And if it takes you 12 people, it takes you 12 people. That's so dumb. This dude, again, he's in a magazine. Get out of here.
What are you doing?
What are you doing?
I understand that you've been carrying water for Taylor Swift because you have a house full of women, and frankly, if you don't pick up that bucket will be thrown at you. And I understand. I get your natural knee-jerk reaction to defend the Taylor Swifts of the world who run through men like it's water, and then they get the right. I'm not slut shaming.
K2, going through having a bunch of dudes figuring out what you want. That doesn't make you a bad person. Doesn't make you a non-role model.
Not at all.
Not at all. No.
I'll say what does make her not a good role model is she was dating 17-year-olds when she was 22. That wasn't.
I don't know about that.
Yeah,
What?
that wasn't. Yes.
Who?
Oh, who was it?
You don't even know.
Taylor Lautner's
talking. All right. What else, Steve?
See, even Steve was like, "That's the mic drop." I'm done.
That's his whole thing.
Taylor Swift is over.
Man, it's ridiculous.
I don't know why you're such a big fan of hers.
I think she's great. I think
Why?
she's a
Explain it
powerful
to me.
woman. She's unapologetic. She lives her life. She doesn't care
How
what
does being-
she doesn't care what 50-year-old dudes like you think about
Can
her.
I ask, how is being unapologetic a good thing? How is being
How is it-
unapologetic a
Because
good thing?
I shouldn't care what you think. I don't care.
So
You're a
so you
50-year-old
could
dude.
so you
I don't
could
care what you
should-
think.
Okay, so anybody should just run around their life being unapologetic
And do what they feel like doing.
and do what you feel like doing.
Yes.
Damn the consequences.
Stop judging.
That's the whole thing.
God,
we have
dude.
literally talked about this for 2 days about how people don't care about others and they do their
Don't
own
care about-
thing.
God,
And
don't
you
care
and
about
you're
others'
like
think.
and then this is you like that's crazy to me to be unapologetic about everything that you do.
Everything. Yeah, I don't care. Yes, I don't care what a 50-year-old dude says. I'm going to do what's best for me. I'm not going to conform. I'm not going to fall into any box. I'm going to do what's best for me, no matter what you think, because you are a 50-year-old dude judging a 30-year-old girl.
She is 34.
So, whatever. I did get.
She is not a girl.
I did get a text.
She's
message
had
in.
more. She has more people pull into her than Sonic.
Whatever. I did get a text message in that says, "Is Demetrius banging Opal Covey? She's into politics. Is it Opal Covey?"
Hey, you know, crazy gives you the best sex. You know that. So Opal puts it down. You know, Opal puts it down.
God bless her heart.
I know.
God bless her other parts.
Are you dating Opal Covey?
I am not dating Opal Covey.
My God.
We occasionally hang out.
All right.
I couldn't imagine. She smells like cat pee.
She does not. Don't say that. It's rude. What else, Demetrius? Or what else, Steve?
We do not all look alike.
So if you haven't heard, earlier this week, Miranda Lambert's husband was getting real handy with a bachelorette party inside my bar. We were holding our breath, waiting for a response from Brendan or Miranda, but nothing yet. So instead, the woman who was dancing all up on Brendan has now spoken out, and she's trying to sweep it all under the rug. So In Touch magazine was able to track down the mystery woman who asked to remain anonymous. Now, first things first, she's 100% confirmed it was Brendan dancing with her, as there was a bit of debate whether it was him at all in the first place. And it seems like Miranda was not there. So things still feel really kind of shady. She said earlier in the night, we noticed him in the roped off section at the front of the bar. We all thought it was cool. He was there, and we were hoping for a Miranda appearance. Later on, she said that the group ended up near the roped off section, so they decided to ask Brendan for a picture. And then afterwards, they continued to dance together and laugh and be silly. He said he was not flirty. Truly, none of us ever there was any flirting happening. He was friendly and casual, but never inappropriate or suggestive in any way. When asked why she was touching Brendan, she said, "I'm not sure why. I put my hands on his face. I never intended it to be suggestive, probably more motherly, but that isn't something that should reflect badly on him at all, except it reflects very badly on him, whether he's innocent or not. The optics are terrible.
Yeah.
He's at Miranda's own bar without her, getting drunk and handsy with a motherly stranger." So there you go.
That didn't make it better. She tried to downplay the whole thing, whoever that lady was, but she did not make it better.
Did not make it better.
Are you okay if you're I mean, as a woman, are you okay if your man should your man be dancing with any, no matter how innocent it is, if you're married, should you be dancing with another woman on the dance floor? Not even getting handsy. Should you be dancing with another woman on the dance floor and your wife around?
Nope. You shouldn't.
No. Right?
Nope. You shouldn't. You don't want to put that impression out there. You don't want to do it.
Right. Just for the optics, you don't do that.
Nope.
Steve knows. Steve's saying it.
Yeah.
Nope.
K2, what do you think?
Impressions, you don't want to put that out there.
Yeah. No.
No, right?
No.
And is there any right reason?
I mean, maybe you're the bar owner, you're watching the bar, and maybe she spent a lot of money, and you're doing a birthday dance or bachelorette dance. Maybe I don't know, man. I can't say. Look, you stick up for dude. You ain't saying nothing.
I'm about to right here.
Oh, let's hear it.
And
I want to hear what you have to say for him.
You did.
Brendan's representation is here. Go ahead.
All right, I'd like to.
And remember, she's listening.
I would like
that woman's listening.
I would like to speak on behalf of my client.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes, like you're just out, right, and you just hear like your song. Right, and you just gotta move. You gotta dance.
You gotta move up on a woman, though.
No, like, hey,
you go by yourself.
Like he
go out and dance
like
by
he was out there by himself, and then she even said it. She touched him, but should you be dancing? Like I don't know.
Man, you're terrible.
I can't.
You can't
I don't even know how to.
You can't. You stick up for men for everything, and you can't even come up with a good reason why this should be on the dance floor.
If you're dancing and you're in a relationship and you're dancing on the dance floor with somebody else, like that is like it conveys a certain kind of message.
Yeah, there is no there's no good explanation.
No,
we just heard it. We tried.
No.
Demetrius tried his best.
Dude, if you hear your song and you're in a bar by yourself and you're in you need to leave.
Yeah,
you got to go.
That's right.
You got to dance in your car.
Yeah, dude, this dude is
That's
not.
right.
It's not good. Not good at all. All right, Steve. Well,
but you can't be.
Wow.
You got.
What?
He's an average dude.
What does that mean?
It's hard being married to a celebrity when you're an average dude.
When you're Mr. Miranda Lambert.
Yeah. and you want to be Brandon again. Right? You don't want to be.
Maybe this is my chance to be Brandon again.
I want to be Brandon. I want to be Brandon. I want to be the guy on my license. like that's all I want.
Well, here's the funniest part about it. A source close to Miranda is sure that Brendan has already gotten an earful. They said there's absolutely no way Miranda's staying quiet about these flirty videos.
No.
She's not that type.
All those cars are going to have a license plate that say Mr. Lambert. There's not going to be.
Or she's going to have a new angry song about him.
And she got a new song coming out called "Damn It, Randy." She didn't change it. Damn it, Brandon. What are you doing, dumbass? All right, thank you, Steve. That is Steve Sleeves on the 50, brought to you by the #1 carpet cleaning service in all of Toledo. You can count on Coit, the industry leader. They many carpet cleaners companies focus on the surface with a quick clean that won't remove stubborn dirt and oil, but that's not what they do at Coit. A trained technician gets all the way to the bottom of that carpet. If you need something cleaned, Coit are the people to call. Do it now. And if you mention this show, Andrew Z and Demetrius in the Morning or 107.7 The Wolf, you get 30% off your cleaning at Coit.
From hundreds of nice newer vehicles to choose from at Nationwide Auto Finance. Visit nationwidetoledo.com to learn more.
Come in for deals even crazier than mine.
This is WPFX. Lucky Toledo 107.7 The Wolf.
DJ Insane.
Do you have the time to listen to me whine about nothing and everything all at once? I am one of those melodramatic fools, neurotic to the bone, no doubt about it. Sometimes I give myself the creeps. Sometimes my mind plays tricks on me. It all keeps adding up. I think I'm right. I'm paranoid. I'm like that stuff.
The place off Ocean Avenue where I used to sit and talk with you. We were both 16 and it felt so right. Sleeping all day, staying up all night. Staying up all night. And there's a place on the corner of Cherry Street. We would walk on the beach in our bare feet, We were both 18 and it felt so right. Sleeping all day, staying up all night. Staying up all night.
DJ Insane. As I'm pacing the pews in a church corridor, and I can't help but to hear, no, I can't help but to hear an exchanging of words. What a beautiful wedding, what a beautiful wedding, said the bridesmaid to a waiter. What a shame the poor groom's bride is on. I chime in with the how many people have heard of closing a day. It's much better than face these kind of things. For the sake of one directionality, how many people have heard of closing a day door. Much better than face these kinds of things. With a sense of how people in the place. We really rockin' that shack. It's a celebration.
Yeah, your man don't treat you like a lady. You've been together too long. Life's getting kind of boring, and the days seem long. So while he lay there sleeping, you texted me in bed. Hey girl, you say you had some excitement. You'd rather me instead. Let's go. If you like pina colada, making love in the rain, it's chilling in the ocean, pampered and entertained. If you like making love at midnight, this can be so insane. And I'm the man you should look for. Come with me and escape, escape.
She's one friend, one ticket to the big dance. Everybody rock my body. She's one friend, I know where to go. I'll have to get there, but I'm going there with you. Now we're running on love. If we're gonna use it all up, only the one thing left to do. Gonna take a breath, hold it in, twirl you around and my head spins. It's that lipstick where
Bring it. Andrew Z and Demetrius in the morning.
Sorry about that. I hit the wrong button and stopped the mix mid-mix. I did get a text message, so the beginning of that mix was fire. Emo me was very happy and dancing around my bedroom. Man, it was today's mix was all week. Steven, you were saying this is a fire.
Oh, yeah.
DJ and saying. Anyway, good morning. Welcome back. Tanner Z, Demetrius in the morning, driven by the Taylor Automotive family of fine cars, Northwest Ohio's largest car dealership. Cadillac, Hyundai, Genesis, Kia vehicles, along with quality used cars from top import and domestic automakers. Stop into one of their dealerships. Test drive a new car, truck, van, or SUV today. I'm Andrew Z. Demetrius, Nicodemus, K2 the Baroness, and Stephen B. Hardy holding down that Facebook Live feed. We have an inbox issue right now. K2, what do you got for us?
Hey guys, I absolutely love the show. I have an issue for you guys. I injured my back at work 3 months ago. I can barely walk, and physical intimacy with my girlfriend has definitely been off the table. I don't know why? That's
Why
my
what?
first. Why is it off the table? Why? That's my
I hurt
first.
my back.
Listen, you can lay on your back.
Maybe she's lazy.
Anyway.
Steven.
What is wrong with him?
So I was shocked
All right.
I was shocked when I found a negative pregnancy test in our bathroom trash over the weekend.
Mm.
I asked my girlfriend about it, and she said it was her sister's.
Plot twist.
But her sister has been out of town for 3 weeks.
Mm.
We change our trash at least once a week.
Mm-hmm.
Is there any other explanation outside of my girlfriend cheating on me for her to be taking a pregnancy test?
Mm.
Is this enough proof to break up?
Mm.
It is not.
What do you mean it's not?
Because you don't know whose it is.
In the bedroom?
You don't know whose test that is. You don't know whose test that is. If she has a sister, you don't know if she has a friend. You don't know what's going. Look, you don't know. You can't do that.
You should confront her though, right? You
And-
found
and
a
what?
pregnancy test.
But,
Like-
but he did, and she said it was this her sister's.
So you got it. Like,
so you think so? Should she a
I'm telling
pregnancy
you,
test it and
if
let
she-
it go?
If she was cheating on him, she
Mhm.
wouldn't have left it laying in the top of the trash. That thing would have been hidden. It would have been wrapped up, and it would not have been.
Yeah, women are. A dude would do something like
Well, you
that.
know what?
He'd leave a condom on the top of the trash, but, a
here's
woman
the
wouldn't
thing.
leave a
I mean,
pregnancy
if
test.
like I don't know if you can kind of use that kind of logic
Why?
because if you're a woman and you're caught up in the idea or even the worry that you might be pregnant,
Mhm.
the idea of hiding a pregnancy test may be the last thing on your mind. It may just be I want the results and then boom, boom, boom. But if she hasn't lied to you in the past, if she hasn't done anything to give you any kind of indication that she's been deceitful, then you have to take it on its face. If she tells you that that's what it is, then you have to let it be.
So you're saying that if this is a one-off,
yeah,
you got like. But if there's been other stuff that you're,
and I'm going to judge it from just this. That
Right.
This is the one thing that she's done.
Right.
You have to give her the benefit of the doubt.
419-345-3375. I did get a text message and it says she lied about a test. She is lying about more. Her sister has been out of town. Not necessarily K2.
Here's my thought on it.
Mm-hmm.
You hear her, you believe her,
Mm-hmm.
you let it go,
Mhm.
but just keep your eyes open.
If that baby comes out brown,
If you see any other
Then you were getting down.
if you see any other weird behavior,
Uh-huh.
that's when you time to start questioning it. But if there hasn't been other weird behavior.
Right. I did get a text message and said no pattern. Good point, D. No pattern that you got to just let it go.
Some patterns you got to watch out for. They reveal all.
Yes.
is that bug? It is made of Japanese thing.
Wise.
He just throws that around.
Just thinking of patterns. And
Wax on, wax off. You must identify the patterns. Now move on.
Do you feel like you get smarter when you put your hair in a bun?
I think so because it pulls at my skull so hard and it makes it work better.
It makes it work.
I think the pain is good.
Yeah, because you do seem to be wiser when you put your hair in a bun.
I'm more of a mess when it's not, though. I'm more of a caveman.
Yes. Now you're much wiser. Wow. So Demetrius says no. Let it go. Let it go. Like Elsa, right?
Yeah.
Elsa, let it go. Steven?
I think you got to let it go. If she hasn't given you any reason to look into it, then just take her word for it. Now, if you see other things, then yeah, you might want to dig a little deeper.
Yeah, just every once in a while, rubber belly, see what's going on.
Yeah, feel a kick, you'll know. You're right. I'm feeling pretty wise with this bun.
What about you, K2?
Yeah, I think just let it go. Just
Let
keep
it go.
keep your eyes open.
All three are like, let it go.
What do you think?
Why are you not?
I got a text message 419-345-3375. As a dog eats its vomit, so a fool repeats their folly.
All right, you're quoting the Bible on us now. Is that what's going on?
What? So as a dog eats its vomit,
I love our listeners.
so does a fool repeat his folly.
Obviously, whoever this is has a man bun as well.
Hey, no. That's reaching.
So let me finish. As a dog eats its vomit, so a fool repeats their folly. If she's lying, she'll continue. Stay on watch.
Yeah.
Jesus.
It would bring a better way to say the same thing everyone else has said, though. As a dog eats its vomit.
Dude, I guarantee you, buddy, your girl is cheating on you. I will tell you, if those are the lines you throw out,
He needs to
like
cut his
stand
mouth on
through the hourglass, so are dogs vomit.
Great. That was the text. We should start doing text of the day.
Yeah.
Pick a text.
Just send, like, please.
That is the text of the day. You're gonna get a pair of tickets to the Lucas County Fair. You're welcome.
Yeah, absolutely. You deserve it.
Yes, I'm gonna give you 4. I'll give you 4.
Oh my God,
Yes.
let's not get crazy,
Man.
We're assuming this guy has 3 friends.
Well, Demetrius, as a dog eats vomit, a fool has 3 friends.
That is the craziest phrase I've ever
I
heard.
know.
As a dog eats its vomit.
So a fool repeats their folly.
It's literally from the Bible.
Is it?
Yeah, it's one of the. I think it's Proverbs, possibly. I think
As a
it's
dog eats its vomit? I've never read that in the Bible.
Yeah,
No.
it's in there.
Pretty sure it's maybe Confucius.
No.
That ain't the Bible.
Very confused.
My bun senses are tingling.
Yeah.
Kate's
I think-
Googling.
I think we need to tighten that bun up because your logic's getting loose.
Google that.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see.
Like a dog eats its vomit. This comes from Jesus.
Oh my God! It's Proverbs 26:11.
What?
The guy with the bun was right.
It's as a dog returns to its vomit, so a fool repeats its folly.
Oh,
That is mind blowing to me that would be in the Bible.
It's the bun.
Mind blowing. Wow, the bun is working.
It's on point.
oh my God.
By the way, I just got a text message. Hey, this is Jesus. I never said that. Another one said, another text. If your front porch collapses and kills more than 3 dogs, you might be a redneck. Proverbs 26.
Jesus. All right, people.
Mountain Dew 2634.
I did not know Jeff Foxworthy was one of the Bible authors.
Yes. Jack's
I love the redneck Bible.
Foxworthy verse 27.
So hey, seems to see it.
The tighter his bun, the smarter he becomes.
All right. So anyway, we say just let it go, dude. Yeah. Let it go. But be wise. Be wise, of course. And just if you got more stuff showing up, then
Understand this: when she has that baby, you got to wait a couple of days to see what the color is. They all come out the same.
Oh, here's another one. John 3:16. Once you go black, you never go back.
That is true.
That's in the Bible too.
It is. Yep.
Man, I got to start reading this thing.
It might be a little off on that. I'm not sure.
You think that was off?
I think it might be a little off in the translation.
Yeah, well, it's Arabic, right? Or it's so maybe it's
once you go Hebrew, you never do. I don't know.
Oh my God!
I couldn't think of it.
We're still
He
doing
didn't
that.
write.
Go ahead, K2. You're up.
From the Taylor Automotive Traffic Center, I'm K2 the Baroness on 107.7 The Wolf. The intersection at Route 64 and Airport Highway is closed due to sewer work, and we have an accident blocking the exit ramp off I-75 southbound at exit 6, the Luna Pier exit, and it's stop and go traffic from exit 9 to exit 6 due to this. Taylor Kia is dropping it like it's hot, dropping the prices on all new Kias, low prices and low payments, and get up to $5,000 more for your trade in, plus no payments for 90 days. A huge selection of new and pre-owned vehicles. The Taylor Kia Drop It Like It's Hot sale going on now. Here's your Furniture Palace forecast. Today we'll have partly sunny skies with a high of 79. Overnight light rain will start with a low of 62, and that rain will continue into Saturday with a high of 82. Sunday will be sunny with a high of 75. It is currently 66 outside. Furniture Palace, where everything is on sale. Furniture Palace has the guaranteed lowest prices and thousands of in-stock name brand items plus no credit needed financing. 4 convenient locations: Central Avenue in Toledo, Reynolds Road in Maumee, Woodville Road in Northwood, and Navarre Avenue in Oregon. Or online at FurniturePalaceToledo.com. That's your traffic and weather. I'm K2 the Baroness on 107.7 The Wolf.
I got to tell you about my friends over at State Line. By the way, Renee just texted in. She says, not true, LOL. I don't know what part. I don't know.
It's once you go black. That's what she is.
She's like, that's not in the Bible.
She's like, it's not true, and I did, and I went back.
She should continue from our debate talk.
It just took me a minute to get off.
All right. Anyway, State Line sauce. You want to spice up your life? State Line sauce is the way to do it. Go to statelinesauce.com. They come in a little carrying case. You can take it with you to your favorite barbecue next week for 4th of July, and you got to get sauced. I have a text message in at 419-345-3375. 1 Timothy 2:12, quote, I do not permit a woman to teach or to have authority over man. She must be silent.
Whoa, wow.
Okay, I should have pre-screened that one.
Not everyone's a gem.
We'll be right back.
Maybe.
Oh.
Nationwide Auto Finance, and I'm crazy enough to do whatever it takes to get you into a new pre-owned vehicle. To prove it, today I'm going to pin a tail on a life dog. Whoa, I can't see in this IMAX. Here, boy, come to Papa.
Honestly, I say it doesn't have to risk being kicked by a donkey to get you into a new pre-owned vehicle here at Nationwide Auto Finance.
Wait, what? Yo! He just kicked me in my...
As low as $4.99 down payments. Why go anywhere else? Man, this thing is as stubborn as a Vietnamese street cat.
Tell him about the guaranteed approval.
Push, pull, or drag your current vehicle in. We take anything as trade.
Man, Usain Bolt is an amateur compared to this feller.
Good credit, bad credit, no credit. Your down payment means you're approved, guaranteed. Just sign and drive. No pressure. Free car buying from Nationwide Auto Finance. Go to nationwidetoledo.com.
Come in for deals even crazier than me.
I'm talking with Tom from Wojo's Heating, Cooling, and Plumbing. With the change of season, it's always good to have good maintenance on your heating and air conditioning.
And when we do these cleaning checks, it's not just a check. We actually clean your condenser outside. We'll replace your filter for you. We check the refrigerant levels, the electronic connections, blowers, just to make sure that is running adequately.
All right. And how do we get a hold of you at Wojo's?
You can call us at 419-693-3220 or reach us on the web at wojosheating.com.
Did you know that feeling sluggish or weighed down could be a sign that your digestive system isn't working at its best? Taking Metamucil every day can help. Metamucil fiber powders help promote your daily digestive health using a plant-based fiber called psyllium. The gelling action of this special fiber traps and removes waste, so you can feel lighter and more energetic. Metamucil, promoting digestive health for a better you. More at metamucil.com. These statements have not been evaluated by the Food and Drug Administration. These products are not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease.
Life hack number 7. Get an iPhone 12 on Straight Talk. Life hack. Here's how it works. You walk into Walmart, go to the electronics section, ask for iPhone 12 with 5G and a dual camera system, and select a new Silver Unlimited plan. They'll smile because it's a good plan. You get real unlimited data all for just $20 a month for the whole first year. Get it at Walmart or straighttalk.com. Straight Talk. Less dollars, more sense. Taxes and fees apply. Activation of iPhone 12 and a new Silver Unlimited plan or higher end auto pay enrollment. $25 a month service credit applied for up to 12 months if eligibility requirements are met. For network management practices, visit straighttalk.com.
Thanks for calling Discover. This is Diego.
Hi, Diego. It's Jennifer Coolidge. I just want to say your cashback match makes me feel so special. It really inspired me.
That's great. Doubling the cashback you've earned at the end of your first year is what we do.
Well, I'm doubling everything now. Double dating, double dipping, double feature, double header, double whammy. Basically double or nothing.
Back match. See terms at discover.com/credit card.
Towers Armory is the premier range and gun store in the tri-state area. Our indoor ranges are warm, comfortable, and only $20 unlimited time every day. And our winter special includes everything you need for 2. Lane rental, 2 boxes of 9mm or 5.56. Unlimited pistol and rifle rentals. 2 targets, rental eye and ear protection, all for just $79.95. We have 14 state-of-the-art programmable ranges at distances up to 130 feet. Looking for CCW or carry training? In-house one-day classes are back and forming now. So stop in and sign up today or sign up anytime at towersarmory.com. We buy, sell, and trade firearms. If you've got unwanted firearms, stop in today for a fast and responsible way to sell your firearm. We've got over 3,000 new and used firearms in stock. The largest in-stock selection of ammo and accessories. TowersArmory.com.
Hey, it's me, Andrew Z, and I got to tell you about my friends at Dickey's Barbecue Pit. It's Texas-style barbecue. They've been in business since 1941, serving barbecue for 82 years. Now in the 419 in Perrysburg. On Fremont Pike, they do catering. They have pulled pork. They have brisket, fall-off-the-bone ribs, all your favorite sides, mac and cheese, baked beans, all of it. Dickey's Barbecue Pit, traditional Texas-style barbecue right here in the 419. Get some Dickey's.
Are you a neglectful roommate, leaving the toilet paper tube as a surprise when it runs out? Do you get asked, how do you sleep at night?
Andrew Z and Demetrius in the morning.
Driven by the Taylor Automotive family of fine cars, Northwest Ohio's largest car dealership, Cadillac, Hyundai, Genesis, Kia vehicles, along with quality used cars from top import and domestic automakers. Stop into one of their dealerships. Test drive your new car, truck, van, or SUV today. I'm Andrew Z, Demetrius Nicodemus, K2 the Baroness, and Stephen B. Hardy is here as well. It's time for the health, beauty, lifestyle, fitness, fashion, and finance report. An ugly millennium fashion accessory is making a comeback. The Double G Gucci belt.
Ugh.
One of the biggest trends loved by late aughts millennials is making a comeback, and trendsetters are clawing through the closets of for a chance to take part in its return. It's the classic Double G belts. Remember those? Did you have one?
No.
No, but they're making a comeback. Here's a study for you. Walking reduces chronic back pain. If you have experienced debilitating effects of lower back pain, the result is an eye-opening new study that may be a game changer. They found that a simple, accessible program of progressive walking and education can significantly reduce the risk of constant lower back pain flare-ups in adults. So you don't have to do like a lot of exercise, but just walking. I mean, we know
that makes sense.
The health benefits of walking are just, they're ridiculous. So I need to start doing it. Picking off nail polish can be even worse for your nails than biting them. Are nails structured? Well, why shouldn't you pick off your polish? They say it may be difficult to resist the urge, but it says that the habit is one of the easiest ways to damage your nails. I've experienced clients who think they are peeling just polish, but in fact, they are peeling chunks of their natural nail, leaving the nail badly exposed. Not only can this be painful, but also exposed nail can make the nails more vulnerable to environmental conditions that might cause further damage. So resist the itch to just resist the urge to just pick off those nails, and just let them fall off naturally, I guess. Women with bigger breasts sweat less. That is the new study that has just come out. They've investigated over 85% of women deem a sports bra an essential piece of equipment for exercise, but it's actually really hard to find one that's comfortable and supportive. But they think that if you do have bigger breasts, that you actually are going to sweat less.
I'm not a big sweater.
Really?
No.
I am not either, except when I'm on the food truck. I do tend to.
It's only if I'm it's only if I'm like really exerting myself working out that it happens. And even then it's not a lot.
Are you a sweater, Steven?
Man, I sweat if I laugh too hard. Honestly. I get a little sweaty.
Yeah. TikToker brags that he saves $153 a week by refusing to tip, including at restaurants. He does no tipping in his life at all. Saves $153 a week. He says after ordering a Danish that cost $3, the cashier turned the iPad and I saw $1, $2, or $3 tips options. $3 for a bun that cost $3, man. That was the moment when no tip was born, said the TikToker told the Post. He said that in his I Do Not Tip Chronicles, that he goes to coffee shops, he goes to restaurants, and he does not tip a damn dollar, and he saves $153.
I hope he feels good about the fact that maybe their kids can't eat because he didn't. They can't pay their bills.
Right, because they're making $5 an hour.
Yeah.
Jeez. That's crazy. The best gifts are an experience or cold hard cash.
they're saying an adventure like a hot air balloon ride or skydiving or something, those activities where you might die, they call those adventures. They said that's a great gift for weddings. Other than that, man, cold hard cash. Let people choose their own experience with the money and just let it go. Just give them cash. More of the health, beauty, lifestyle, fitness, fashion, and finance report. The 3 ways your odds of living up to 100 are going to increase.
Nobody wants to do that.
I absolutely do.
Why do you want to live to 100?
I want to live to 100, 120.
Why?
Why? I want to see my kids. I want to see my grandkids. I want to be there as long as I can. You don't want to live to, what do you want to live to? You're 50 now. What do you want to die now?
I want, yes.
Jeez. Well, right when you find a good love, and now you want to go.
I want to end it now while it's perfect.
September.
Yeah, you still think really? You don't want to live. If you could live to 100, you don't want to live to 100.
I don't see the quality of life being there
for you. Well,
for you,
look how you live in. I agree.
I mean, yeah, look at you. You think that you're going to be awesome at 120 years old?
Yes, I am.
No. What
about you, K2? You want to live to 100?
Yes, I would love to.
Yeah. You want to stay on this earth as long as possible?
Yes.
Because life is awesome, right?
Well, I wouldn't go that far.
Steven, what about you?
No, I want to go until I can't go anymore. Like once I have to depend on somebody to wipe my ass or something.
Yeah.
I think I'm good at that point.
All right,
we're almost there.
Here's 3 ways to make the odds go up to live to 100. Don't smoke. People in the study who never smoked were 25% more likely to make it to 100 than smokers.
But that still leaves 75% out there. What's that doing?
Well, I don't know. Oh, yeah, I don't know.
Like they're
25% never smoked and lived to 100.
Yeah.
So
what are the other 75% doing? What did they do? Maybe you should be smoking, buddy.
Oh my God, that is the weirdest number I've ever heard of. Now that you say it. Another one said exercise. If you've never worked out, doing it now can help though. People who get regular exercise 31% more likely to hit 100. And eat a diverse diet. That means
different types of minorities.
Fruits, vegetables, hitting 5 different fast food places a week. No, that doesn't count.
Oh.
Eating a diverse selection of foods can increase your odds of 23%. So don't smoke, exercise, and eat diverse amounts of food.
We haven't been hearing that our whole lives.
I know, right?
I know. It's true. Partying in your 20s can affect your brain in the long term. So just remember.
That's what's wrong with me.
Partying too hard.
It actually makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, it does. And finally, 3 reasons kids don't listen to you the first time. Number 1,
they're kids.
Yeah, you give
Number 2, they're kids.
No, you.
Number 3, they're kids.
Number 1, you give the direction too many times. You tell them at least 24 times to put their shoes up. Heading out the door before this work, your child has learned that they can just ignore your request because you will inevitably say it again. So they don't care about missing it the first time, which is true. Like, man,
I have to push back on this.
No,
yes, I do, because you
can't.
You are giving too much. Like you're giving these kids too much thought. They're not thinking that deeply. They're not going, she's going to say it another 8 times. They just don't listen. They don't listen. It isn't I have 9 more times where she can say this before she yells at me.
Well, according to parenting expert Dr. Chelsea, you're wrong.
Who doesn't have kids.
So you're giving the direction too many times. You need to tell them once, and if they don't do it, there has to be consequences. And then they're going to know that if I don't do it after you tell me, there's going to be, like, we allow our kids to behave badly.
Do you know, here's the thing, right? I don't expect somebody to show up at a job on their first day and be an expert, right? You have to tell them over and over again. You have to train them over and over again until they get it, until it becomes second nature. Why is it different with your children? Why is it different why do you think that all you have to do is say something once and they get it? I've never, ever, ever in my life experienced that. And if I see a kid who does something the first time that they're told, those kids get hit.
Yeah.
That is a kid that gets hit on the regular.
All right. So give the direction
in a disciplining way, though.
Yeah,
in a loving way.
Right. So you give the direction too many times. This is why kids don't listen. Number two, you're giving directions from all the way across the house. Why does this not work? You're not the most important thing in your child's world at that moment. What to do instead when you're giving kid directions, you within arm's distance.
Where you can snatch them up.
To listen, they need you to be salient. So you need to be within arm's distance and right in front of them. Okay, I need you to do this. Don't just yell it. Clean your room. They ain't gonna clean the room. And I agree with both of these. I mean, anyway, number three is you're using too many words. This can be anything from not breaking transition down into small chunks to avoid unclear instructions. Why this works, it can look like rationalizing or negotiating with them, which puts you in a position of asking for instead of requiring the behavior. What to do instead? Give the direction one single time. If you need to give the direction again, you're moving into support mode. Moving into support mode. So there you go. I think that's good information there. 3 reasons kids don't listen to you. That is the Health, Beauty, Lifestyle, Fitness, Fashion, and Finance Report for today. It is time for traffic right now.
From the Taylor Automotive Center, I am Katie the Baroness on 107.7 The Wolf. We have an accident blocking the exit ramp on I-75 southbound at Luna Pier exit 6, which is causing stop-and-go traffic from exit 11 down to exit 6, creating a 20-minute delay. Intersection is closed at Route 64 and Airport Highway for sewer work. Avoid the areas. Taylor Kia is dropping it like it's hot, dropping the prices on all new Kias, low prices and low payments, and get up to $5,000 more for your trade-in, plus no payments for 90 days. A huge selection of new and pre-owned vehicles. The Taylor Kia Drop It Like It's Hot sale going on now. Here's your Furniture Palace forecast. Today, we're going to have partly sunny skies with a high of 79. Overnight, light rain will start with a low of 62, and that rain will continue overnight into Saturday with a high of 82. Sunday will be sunny with a high of 75. It is currently 67 out. Furniture Palace, where everything you see is always on sale. Furniture Palace has the guaranteed lowest prices and thousands of in-stock name brand items, plus no credit financing. 4 convenient locations: Central Avenue in Toledo, Reynolds Road in Maumee, Woodville Road in Northwood, and Navarre Avenue in Oregon. Or online at FurniturePalaceToledo.com. That's your traffic and weather. I'm K2 the Baroness on 107.7 The Wolf.
Oh!
Innovation you've been waiting for is here. The Big Cheese-It Crunchwrap Supreme and Tostada from Taco Bell. Built on the 16X Cheez-It platform with the first flavor matrix stable enough to make a Cheez-It Tostada possible and cheesy enough to power a crunch wrap. Because if you want to change the world, you have to bring something big to the table. Think big and order the Big Cheese-It Crunchwrap Supreme and Tostada from Taco Bell. At participating U.S. Taco Bell locations for limited time only while supplies last. Contact store for participation, which varies.
We're talking insurance with Tom Hudak from Regan Insurance Company, and what separates him, being an independent insurance agent, from an insurance agent that works at one of those big insurance companies.
There's typically 3 ways people can get insurance. One is if you just want to go online or call an 800 number and just get a call center or someplace. And there's nothing wrong with that if you know what you're looking for. Another way is there are agents who work with just one company. And then the next step is an independent agent. And it's an agent who represents you for multiple companies. And they help you find the best coverage and the best company for you. And all I want people to do is find an agent who they can work with and that they like. It doesn't have to be me, but make sure that you're having somebody who's looking out for you, because insurance can be complicated. And with insurance, you're paying for peace of mind. So you want to make sure you have that peace of mind. And when something comes up, that you have the coverage that you need.
How can we get a hold of you at Regan Insurance Company, Tom?
They can call us at 419-292-0001 or online at Regan regins.com. It's REGANINS.com.
We all know Toledo is the place where brands go to test new food and drink product. Well, Toledo is doing it again. A brand new adult beverage has taken over the 419. There's nothing like it in the country. Turtles Brew Sweet Tea and Bourbon, 0 sugar, 0 carbs, and gluten-free. It comes in some amazing flavors, such as cherry lime sweet tea and bourbon, orange vanilla sweet tea and bourbon, raspberry peach sweet tea and bourbon, and many more flavors are coming soon. Get Turtles Brew at
Marino's Beverage Depot, Vulcan Wine and Liquor, Sean's Irish Tavern, all 3 locations, Glass City Beverage Center, Joseph's Beverage Center.
or ask for it by name at your favorite bar, restaurant, or where you purchase your adult beverages. If you know an establishment that should carry Turtles Brew, drop us a line at turtlesbrew.com. A portion of all sales is donated to support efforts to save sea turtles. Turtles Brew, a bourbon lover's tea.
You sailed beyond the horizon in search of an island scrubbed from every man.
Coming up in 30 seconds, Steve Sleaze on the 50s, brought to you in part by our good friends over at Med One Care.
Need a little more help in the home? You need therapy, but you don't want to go to a nursing home. Med One Care has all the answers.
Sling it. It's Steve Sleaze on Andrew C. and Demetrius in the morning.
All right, time for Steve Sleaze on the 50s. Hey, Steve. Oh, hold on. Hold on. What's going on, Steve?
Oh my goodness. Well, it was so interesting. I was watching Good Morning America, and in honor of Pride Month, because we're getting towards the end of it, they had as the guest singer on there, David Archuleta. So if you guys remember David Archuleta, he was from American Idol, one of the finalists in there. Beautiful voice, openly gay. And he was talking about his struggle when he first was coming out, because his family's very, 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 very Christian. Mm-hmm. And basically when he came out, his mother had said to him, who he was very, very close to, he said, his mother said to him, she says, David, she says, I love God more. He says, I love you, but I can't support your lifestyle. He says, I can't support you. So that caused a tumultuous, separation in their relationship and the split. And then later, as he got further into his career, and she reevaluated things and got
as he got money,
as he got rich, then being gay wasn't such an ungodly thing.
Man,
yeah, it's very easy to accept when you're driving in a Bentley.
It is.
Anyway,
yeah.
She said she later said to him, she says, I love you, and she said, you know what? If you're gonna go to hell, we're gonna go together. So he wrote this song, and it's just beautiful. So I think Andrew's got it.
All right, let's see.
And we can't choose, but the more you grow, you know the truth. And all I want is to make you proud. If I would run, would I let you down? You said if I have to live without you, I don't want to live forever in someone else's heaven. So let her close the gates. Oh, if they don't like the way you made them, they're not any better. The paradise is pressure. Oh, we're gonna have together.
Ma'am, I don't think that's how hell works. What do
you mean?
We don't get buddy system. It is not hand in hand.
It's not BOGO?
It's not. Yeah, you don't. I'm almost positive they don't let you kick it with your friends. That's what hell is about. You don't get to go down there and just kick it with your friends.
Wow.
Like they don't section off a piece of hell and they're like, this is for the people who just want to kick it with it.
This is the rec area.
Yeah.
It's like, man, but you know what? That's my son, and you know what?
Yeah,
I love him,
and this is my Mercedes that my gay son bought me.
We're gonna hold hands and jump down that hole together.
Yeah, somebody's jumping down a hole.
Shut up.
Yeah, right. But I think it's just a great message because coming out is not easy. It is not easy. A lot of times for parents, it's just about learning and getting educated, and seeing your son or your daughter in a different way as you grow older. So,
well, do you love your child unconditionally?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. So you got to figure it out, even if that's not your thing.
That's right. You got to figure it out. Make it work.
Making
have one son.
Making out with dudes isn't my thing, but that doesn't mean that it's not. Maybe it's your thing, and it's fine. I don't care.
Yeah.
Right.
Like maybe you'll hook up with an athlete, and I'll finally get an athlete in the family.
Finally.
Yeah, right.
All right, Steve. What's going on in the sleeves?
Oh, well, we got all kinds of stuff. Let's pull this up here. So Jennifer Lopez visited Ben Affleck's office Wednesday, and Ben was wearing his wedding ring. Now, Jennifer Lopez is no longer Gone Girl, so the singer returned to Los Angeles from her solo Europe trip and visited Ben Affleck's office amid their marital woes. So the Grammy nominee 54 was photographed making the drive in a red top and sunglasses on Wednesday. So that's interesting that she had to go to his office to see him instead of home.
Right.
I'm like, really?
It's even weird. She had to make an appointment.
Yeah, and he knew to put that ring back on.
My wife's here.
Yep.
Where'd I put that thing?
It's somewhere over here.
Jennifer Garner, you got to get out of here.
J2.
All right.
Well, the family of one of Jeffrey Dahmer's victims is slamming Ariana Grande for calling Dahmer her dream dinner guest. So the revelation does not sit well with the loved ones of Tony Hughes, a deaf, nonverbal victim Dahmer targeted and killed in 1991. Shirley, Tony's mother, says she hopes Ariana understands how hurtful her comments are, noting the confession made her emotional. She was also disturbed when Ariana laughed during the podcast about her Dahmer fascination. Shirley wants the singer and the general public to know she and other victims' families experience very real pain anytime Dahmer's name is brought up. She adds, to me, it seems like she's sick in her mind. It's not fancy or funny to say you would have wanted to do dinner with him. It's not something you should say to young people, which she says she did. Shirley says she finds it troubling. Ari didn't seem to show any empathy for the victims or the loved ones.
Isn't this the same woman who has no compunction about taking married men?
Yeah. Who we talking about, Ariana?
Yeah.
I'd say ever since I liked Ariana. I liked Ariana, but
seriously wrong with this girl,
especially this young redheaded boy who'd been is happy with his minivan. Yeah. And then she pulls up the Ariana Grande Porsche and puts it on him like a Porsche does.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden the minivan he doesn't want to go back to.
Yeah. She does things that the minivan won't.
Yes, she does.
She puts things in the trunk.
Hugs those corners.
Oh, Lord.
It doesn't look like a big trunk for space. I ain't gonna lie.
She's a horrible person.
Yeah, I was a huge fan of Ariana's. I'm not. It's not the same. She's gonna have this new movie coming out. What is it? Where she plays the Wicked Witch in the Good Witch Glenda.
Wicked?
And then Wicked. She got the movie coming out. That's the thing that's gonna save her career right now because people love Wicked. Like the people that are mad at her for taking this dude are the same people that love Wicked. And I think they're going to love Wicked more than they want to hold a grudge against this dude.
Isn't that where she met the guy?
Yeah, on the set.
Was the SpongeBob?
Yeah, he was SpongeBob in a movie.
Yeah, he was SpongeBob. Oh, boy. SpongeBob SquarePants.
Yes, he was. He was SpongeBob.
No pants.
SpongeBob, no pants. When she hooked on him.
Oh, God.
Sponge, so it's absorbent.
Oh, my God.
K2, poor you, girl.
I know. I don't even know what's like.
5 minutes. 5 minutes, K2. You got 5 minutes left.
I'm a classy girl, Steve.
I
And
know.
this is what I'm dealing with.
Just a call in the wild.
K2 is classy. She is. She
Yes.
classy.
Well, I'm
Yeah,
stuck
she
with
is,
these
girl.
three
Let's
right
find
now.
something sharp, honey.
She
Let's
also
find
she
something
pointed
sharp.
out that that's not how you spell hop talk.
Dang right. Dang right.
All right. What else, Steve?
Oh my God. So Randy Trepson is with the American Music Fairness Act. Now, a bill that aims to compensate artists when their songs are played on the radio. Now, Mary said this piece of legislation is essential to correct a 100-year-old issue regarding artists and non-payment for the work performed on the most prominent music platform in America, which they helped to build and sustain. Check out the audio.
I will get you the audio, Steve. You just hold your pretty little face right there. And here it comes, coming right at you. The
Oh my
audio.
God! All
There's
the
some
words.
changes that need to be made, and Randy
What?
felt like he.
Wait, hold on.
There's some changes that need to be made, and Randy felt like he was the one that has kind of been tapped to do that. After his stroke, we depend more on royalties because he can't tour. He's not out there on the road. That's where your money was made.
It was. I mean, and the streaming service is just like anything that has to do with internet or anything. It is ruined the pay of.
I find it interesting that she's the one talking in that. It's like, that's where your money was made. She's like, we're running out.
Yeah.
I need more. I need more money. I need more. Those
Royalty
G belts are coming back, and I need to get me some.
Gucci double G belt. What else, Steve?
Okay, the question: who farted in Meryl Streep's face on Only Murders in the Building? Selena Gomez and Martin Short shared that one of the cast members on Only Murders in the Building farted in Meryl Streep's face during the filming of season 4. Any guesses who it was?
Martin.
Steve Martin.
Nope.
Martin Short.
Nope.
Selena Gomez.
Nope.
I imagine that tastes like peanut butter.
Who was it?
Molly Shannon.
No, that's not a surprise at all.
Really?
Nope. I guess there's a scene where Molly comes in and has to curse all the actors in the scene out. Curse all the actors out. She's drunk. Molly is just hysterical. Every take was different, and you just had to see your head turning to the side. So Selena brought up how Molly farted in Meryl's face. I was like, "What's going on here?" And Meryl's like, "For it." I'm so sorry. I don't even know if it's a good take because every take she would break win.
Are you still watching that K2?
I'm ready for the new season to come out. Yeah.
I hear it's getting better and better. Is that true?
Oh yeah, for sure.
Because I got the first 5 episodes in, and then I just got away from it. But I liked it.
Yeah, it got really good.
I was watching it with my kids, and then food truck season started, and I didn't want to watch it without them, so it just kind of stalled at like episode 3 or 4.
While we're talking about shows, can we talk about Trying for a second? This new season is just not funny.
What?
I'm not.
Stop it.
Not laughing at all.
Stop it.
Not funny.
Really? Why? Why is it bad?
Such a good show.
It's still
the best show on
it's
television.
still endearing and
Yeah.
cute and all of that, but it's not as funny as
it
it
was
has been.
But it was never laugh out loud funny. It was always cute and endearing.
Yeah, but it was comical.
Yeah.
In the first 2 seasons, this one's just yeah. I'm ready for him to wrap the story.
I've only watched the episode 1 of season 3, but it's on Apple TV. Trying, you guys get caught up. You're gonna love it. The first 2 seasons were amazing. I don't know. K2 says. By the way, did you see The Bear? Season 3 is out or coming out.
Yeah, started watching it yesterday.
Oh, really?
Mhm.
Is it good so far?
The first episode was really good. It's kind of like the fallout from the finale of season 2. but
Yeah.
pretty good so far.
All right. All right. Anyone else? What are you doing over the holidays, Steve?
Going to Saugatuck, Michigan.
Oh, that's right. You're
Playing
gonna
with
have
the
so
Queens.
much fun.
Yes.
Saugatuck.
Oh, I wish I could go with you.
That doesn't sound.
Best place.
That doesn't sound gay friendly.
Yeah, that does not.
It is. It's like the biggest. Like one of the biggest gay cities in
Really?
Yeah.
Saugatuck?
Yeah.
I think maybe Saugatuck.
Resort.
Saugatuck. Huh? Man, it's
there's another name. We can't say it on air.
Suck a tongue.
You real close.
What about you, Stephen B? What are you doing for the holiday?
I think I'm going to go up to Wampler's Lake again. We're going to get Pretty Litty for America.
Oh,
Pretty Litty
Pretty
for
Litty.
America.
I like
Are you
it.
going with a girl?
I don't think so this time. I think I'm gonna go solo dolo and maybe leave with a girl. Probably not.
Solo dolo, dude. What is it going on? Solo dolo.
City
for the city. For the city.
Yeah, living for the city. Here in America, gonna make some more content in my basement. Don't forget about that, guys.
Oh yeah, follow Stephen
Only
B.
hams.
Yes.
Yeah, only hams on OnlyFans. Only hams. Demetrius, what are you doing over the holiday?
I'm going to. I think we're going to a lake house.
Man, you were getting fancy, bro.
I did.
You hang out with a fancy
Bro,
girl.
like,
You just start getting fancy.
I've traded up. This is, and who knew? Like, it's crazy.
Hell, stop. Yeah, I will feel. I will be out in food trucking. I will be at the Rutherford B. Hayes Presidential Library for the 4th of July. What better place to celebrate America than a former president right here in the 419? So hope to see you out there. Have a great holiday. Thank you guys so much for listening. Thank you guys for supporting us. I got a lot of the podcasts caught up yesterday. By tomorrow, I'll have them all caught up. So if you missed any of the shows, you can get those while we're off next week. We'll be back Monday, July.
Get the podcast up.
I got half
That's
of
what
them
he
up.
just said.
Oh, okay.
I got all the way down till Monday. So I just have Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and then today. So I have 4 days left. I did 6 yesterday. So I had 10 total, including today, and I got 6 done. So I'll get the other 4 done today, tomorrow.
Wow, 60%. Look at you.
Nice job, Andrew. Nice job.
K2.
If this was baseball, you'd be great.
All right.
A doctor, this would suck.
Steve, brought to you by Coit Carpet Cleaning Services. Make sure you call Coit over the holiday before you have people over for that 4th of July holiday. They have 30% off for listeners. Just call Coit and tell them that you listen to Andrew Z and Demetrius in the morning on 107.7 The Wolf. They'll give you 30% off your services. All right, that's it, you guys. Have a great holiday next week. We will see you Monday the 8th. Goodbye.